it like on spot or no?
Good evening, travelers and
cool to be
adventurers. Welcome
Good evening.
to tonight's episode of Roll for Your Lives. Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, hello. How's everyone doing tonight?
Doing all right.
Hi.
Subsiding.
I'm scared.
Stream Elements jumps me every time because I feel like that used to not be a thing, and now it just like posts every time we go live, and I'm like, who is that? But it's Stream
It's
Elements.
us.
By the way, now that the Christmas thing is done,
What do you mean the Christmas thing?
the Christmas
The saving throw?
Oh, that's not done.
Oh,
Thought that at the end of December.
Yeah, that's at the end of December. We have one more week of that.
never
You
mind.
thought you were safe.
Do you
He
think you're
He was gonna
safe?
do a shot redeem. And
I
he
was.
didn't.
I was also I am saving up for that.
I have so
Ugh.
much gold.
You should save up for when I can drink again, because I still can't this week.
Oh wait,
I guess
actually,
It works out perfectly next week.
See, there you go. You got more chances to save your gold pieces, or you could make them take a saving throw. And there it is. Thank you so much, Ash. Thank you for the sub. Oh, they're on an 8th month streak. That's awesome.
That is awesome. That is absolutely
Thanks,
fantastic.
And that is worth a saving throw.
Nobody loves you like I do.
Oh.
I love you more.
I don't think they can hear
No
us right
doesn't.
now.
She
No.
does nothing but lies.
I'm gonna roll a saving throw for us. If you guys have noticed, our dear Numbers is not with us right this minute. Numbers might be joining us a little later. They might not. But oh, they
He
can't
was
hear us.
eaten by a Balrog, so
Yes.
unfortunate.
Eaten by a grape.
What happened to the D12? There it goes. All right, here we go.
D12.
6. I feel like
D12s
that was
aren't
something
real.
bad. Oh, the 6 is chat chooses who takes a potion. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Hold on, let me change this number to 43.
I will fight both of them for your love. God damn it!
Oh my goodness.
Hey, listen, we have
You
a
know
little bit of a brawl going on here, but it's just important that everyone knows that.
Derek is the king of fibbing. You cannot listen to them.
No, it's not true.
Winter,
Yeah?
Tell
Yes, make
Winter,
Zach
tell him
mad.
how much Derek just be lying.
Derek, are you
literally-
fibbing?
I'm not fibbing in this instance. I always admit when I'm lying. Now I'm telling nothing but the truth.
Hey,
This
that's one
person
of the two
fits-
guards.
No, I don't trust that.
Hold on, I'm making a poll really quick. At least those who are here, and I am leaving Aurora out of it because they cannot drink. They are still recovering from illness.
Thank you.
But who's gonna be the potion taker? Now you can spend your gold if you want to.
I don't know.
I can spend my gold. Oh,
Alright, the poll is live. It's got a little less than a minute left. We've got a vote on it so far.
come
I,
on, hey.
Oh,
Be interesting.
oh! Alright, we got it. It's a tie right now between Audrin and Mina. You guys can also vote too.
I don't
We
see
can?
the poll.
Oh.
How did we vote?
Oh, we got a
I
Mina.
don't
Yeah, you
think
can.
it is.
Gracious.
Wait, where do I vote? Where do I vote?
In the
There's a poll
poll.
at the top
Right.
of the top of the scene.
It's not popping up. The hype
Yeah,
train is the only thing that's popping up
it's
for
not
me.
Same.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
looks like you can't vote.
Oh no, that means you can't
Such a
Oh
vote.
shame.
man, we didn't
Oh
shoot a vote.
man! Oh shit! Oh shit! Now it's in a tie. Uh-oh! What's gonna
Come on,
happen?
come on.
Who's gonna be the potion taker?
Oh,
three-way tie!
maybe that just means all of us have to take the shot.
Oh no!
Can I
Oh
see
no!
it?
Boom! Three-way tie
three-way
between
tie.
Audrin, Mina, and myself.
Yeah,
Gotta
Alright,
do
we
it.
all have to take a potion.
Now, before we go
Hold on.
pour a potion, how about I roll that other community sub roll?
Oh,
maybe
yeah,
it
I
will be
did
another
that.
6.
Thank you for that. It is a 10, which is categories. So I'm gonna go pour myself a potion before we begin. I'll be right back.
Okay. Okay, let's go.
All right, hold on. Here's a little bit of ASMR for my beautiful people in the,
Well,
chat here.
before we do anything,
What's going on?
That smells nice.
there we go.
No.
Let's get the hype train going.
Sir.
Hype
No.
train! Oh my
Hype
god!
Atta boy.
Hype train.
Oh my god, Humi!
There
How
we
many
go.
how many more saving throws is that? How many more saving throws is that?
3.
Hype
Thank you.
train.
300 bits. Every 300 bits.
Well, this is going to be a very interesting session.
Oh, I plan
Indeed.
on making it
Shit.
one.
Indeed, I'm pouring some of this right now.
Good, good, good.
A holiday session that everyone will forget because they were so
season.
shattered.
You do what you gotta do, you know?
I am very excited for the shot I poured myself. Over Christmas, I got a whiskey called Irish Mist, and it's
Oh,
a
yeah.
honey liqueur.
What the hell? I get back and there's a hype train?
Mm-hmm.
There it
I
is.
What
Yeah.
happened?
Yeah.
Thank you for the hype train, but what's going on?
We need to do 3 more saving throws, I believe.
How I
Yes.
adore you.
Yes, we do. Oh my god, are we gonna hit 50 before December's out?
200 more bits, and we do technically have to do another saving throw.
This is very
Come
true. That would make
on.
4. 4 more. We'd
Please,
be at
no.
48. I've got my potion right here to take. And then tennis categories, and then we should get the ball rolling, as it were. And I can roll those other ones during our break, if y'all are down.
Yeah. That works.
Mayhaps. We should roll at least 1 more before we start the session. Make sure everyone's
Oh.
good.
That's fair. The hype train is going on.
You
It's a good
twisted
time to
my
roll.
arm.
Yeah, come on.
Here, let me take my
Good one,
potion really
Tom.
quick.
All
Cheers,
right,
everyone.
good.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Down the hatch we go. Ooh.
Ugh.
Oh, that burns, but in a nice way.
Oh, I don't like it.
Delicious
Wasn't a
pains.
It's
Yeah, I
not
was like,
rum.
Hurts so good.
What is it?
It's whiskey.
Oh, is it the new one?
No. It's whatever's in the decanter.
That's Maker's Mark.
That's good stuff.
That's not bad.
That's good stuff, Winter. You don't know what you're missing.
I just downed a little bit of Irish whiskey myself.
Now, who wants to start the categories?
Oh.
Ugh.
Oh,
We just-
um,
why don't we do like
How about I have a suggestion for category.
What's
Hmm?
that?
Potion types.
Oh.
we did that already. We did that not long ago.
Oh yeah, alcohol types. We did that.
Well,
No,
no,
I'm
no,
talking
no.
like
He means like
actual
actual
potion.
potions.
Oh, actually.
Okay.
Oh man, I ain't good at
That
that.
has to be a thing that
Yeah.
like people have to have knowledge of those that like already exist in like the D&D universe.
What about
Fair enough.
sauces?
I was gonna say like Christmas
Ooh.
movies.
Sauces?
Want to be on theme.
We could be on theme.
Well, I'll
or
tell you
could-
what.
We could do New Year's and just do years that have existed.
that's terrible.
Good
13
lord.
We start at 1.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Can you
Like
count to
accounting.
2023?
It looks like numbers probably won't make it tonight. That's okay.
Oh.
Oh, that's all
Oh.
right, buddy boy.
We will
We
miss
must
them.
mourn
Would
him.
be sorely
So let's go ahead and get categories rolling that way, and then I'll roll 1 more, and we can get the ball rolling on the session tonight because there is quite a lot to do tonight.
Aye, indeed there is.
So categories. Let's just go with sauces. Aurora, do you want to start?
Yeah, ranch.
Bang Bam sauce.
Marinara.
Honey mustard.
Oh, is it me?
Yeah.
Ranch.
Oh,
said ranch.
ranch was
Said already.
ranch was
Son
said.
of
Now you drink.
I didn't even have to go.
Take another potion.
Not a potion, just a sip.
Wait,
No potion.
what if I said spicy ranch? There we go.
Oh.
Chipotle ranch.
I'm gonna
yeah.
come over there and bop you right in the ranch. Now let's.
I see.
I'm gonna roll
Zach,
this
what were you
on
gonna
one more
say?
d12.
Is,
All
is
right,
this,
then.
ASMR.
is this how our session's gonna go?
Isn't one? One is
We
like-
haven't started yet.
yeah.
Do you think
And
this
the
how
hype
the session is
train
gonna go?
has-
I think the session's just gonna be chaotic.
I think it's
Well,
gonna be
he
worse.
just
Well, he
He
just
lost
lost
the question.
questions.
Wow.
Wait. Oh.
Was a dupe. The dupe.
Oh, I forgot that was questions.
I've been tricked. I've been bamboozled.
You've been
Yeah, I was like, why are
Take
you
a sip, Vina.
talking like that?
I heard Winter ask it, and I was like,
I
It
guess I
didn't
need
register
to take.
to me. I was like, why is she
another-
asking that with a
A
A little bit
question?
more of that
I
Irish
I guess I need
for
to
you, my
take
friend.
another
Nice.
potion.
4.
Oh no, not
3,
another potion.
2,
Not another potion.
1.
whatever.
Woo! Thank you for the hype train.
Nice
So
transit shows.
it has been pure chaos in the first 15 minutes of this session.
I know
so
we got
far.
2 more saving throws to roll during our break. So how about for the time being, we get the ball rolling with a little bit of session.
Wait, who
Yes.
has the inspiration?
So, for
Ooh.
inspiration, the players voted last week, and the inspiration was given to our dear Numbers, who is not here tonight.
No.
So, I'll
No.
carry that over for him into next week, because he deserves to be able to use it.
Yay!
I agree with you.
And then, Community Inspiration was voted over in our Discord server, which we hold every week of voting for. The link to which might be a little expired. Hold on. Generate new link.
Yeah, it's dead.
Here's
No.
a good one. We host it every week in our Discord along with all of our other shenanigans. And Community Inspiration was voted to Audrin.
Ooh.
Oh yeah.
It's me.
Who doesn't like shenanigans? Let's be honest.
Who doesn't like
That's-
shenanigans?
That's my entire character
I was gonna
concept.
say, I know someone who loves shenanigans. It's Audrey.
IRL
Speaking of
too, to be
Audrin.
honest with you.
Yeah, Audrin is the biggest shenanigan maker.
It's a title that I wear proudly.
Alright, I just updated our Nightbot really quick to have working Discord links. My bad. I forget every week that the link disappears.
Because it's so stupid and it shouldn't.
I know, you have to have, like, I think up to a certain amount for it not to. Oh well.
Like level 3. I think we're level
Yeah.
2 as a server
You need, like, a
also.
level
We're
3, like,
close.
server boost.
Like close. We're at 2, I
It
think.
should last for at least 99
Hey, DM?
years.
Yeah,
Can I super quick use the bathroom? I'll be like a minute.
of course you can.
Okay.
And
Kill
I'm
you.
just gonna throw out for everyone else that for the community inspiration and just inspiration in general that rolled over into this week for the people that didn't get a chance to use it, we have a rollover inspiration for both Humi and Aurora.
Ooh. Hell yeah.
Humi, use it well.
Oh, I plan on.
Oh, I'm nervous. Should we get a recap going by our very own Alvara?
Yeah. Alright. So, session 28. The party began their night in the fight club known as the Veiled Gauntlet, with Audrin being threatened by a female Triton from his past, Adeline, who held a knife to his back and clearly had a bone to pick with him. Audrin signed up for a fight and she ensured that she would want to face him. Numbers and Alvar also put their names into the ring for the magically assisted brawls. After a relatively quick sword slash filled with dexterous dodging and agility, Audrin prevailed, and Adeline's goal to bring him back with her seemingly evaporated with her defeat. Next, Numbers went against the Tabaxi, who was a blood hunter with a fierce blade, in a close fight involving numerous thunderous strikes and thunderbolts and lightning. Very, very frightening. A
I
little
came
bit of
back
Queen
to,
humor.
to Alvara serenading us.
I didn't want. I could have got active with my throat sore, so I didn't want to strain. Numbers lost his fight against the resilient Tabaxi in a match to remember. Finally, Alvara fought a dwarven sorcerer named Oscar, whom she assailed with Eldritch Blast while teleporting around and craftily dodging his Hound of Ill Omen. As the preliminary matches ended, the party gathered in the stands for the main event, Aurora's title match, and that was where we left off.
Alright, thank you so much for the recap. So, when we last left our heroes, we had just finished an encounter with Alvara leaving the Gauntlet as the victor, as everyone has seemed to move over to the same side of the Gauntlet carved out mausoleum that is beneath the graveyard in which Aurora has led everyone to. What are you all doing in the time being?
Peeing.
Okay.
I'm
There you
just
go.
waiting.
Lord.
Audrin is going to stay by Adeline, and he's going to kind of wait for her to kind of come to a little bit so he can ask her some questions.
I gotta change the music really quick because this isn't the proper music. What the fuck is this? Is this good music?
Aren't we doing the metal music for the fights?
Yeah, for the
Ooh, the fight
fights.
starts. Yeah.
Metal 3.
It's called Metal Track Number 2.
Metal trash.
That's my favorite song.
So you're hanging out by Adeline?
Yeah, waiting for her to come too. I got some questions to ask.
So as I'm assuming then you're not over on these like stands next with everyone else. You're like kind of over by like where people are healing up.
Indeed not.
All right. So I will say as you're over there, just kind of keeping watch around you, and there's a bit of hustle and like a little bit of hustle and bustle. Everyone's in a little bit of low conversation as there's like a little bit of a break point. And as you are just standing by, kind of waiting for her to come back to, you are approached by a larger tabaxi male, who
Gracious.
you recognize as the person that was in an encounter with your friend Numbers. It is the tabaxi known as Tidros.
Heroes, okay.
He approaches
Arden.
you as you're just standing there, and he clasps a strong hand on your shoulder and says, "Forgive, please, the interruption here. However, you fight very commendably, and if I'm perfectly honest, it seemed like quite a fun time. Are you from around here?"
Round the bend, as it were. I'm from Emrys originally.
Ah, remember, so you travelled quite a ways away.
Depending on who you ask. Some of my friends over there had travelled even farther. But, what about yourself, lad? You've got some trips up your sleeve of your own.
Oh, I've travelled here and there, mainly from hell scenes, as you can imagine. It's a little more quiet down there than it is here in Decria. However, I wanted to congratulate you on your match that you won tonight, and I'm hoping maybe sometime in the future you and I can have a little bit of sparring on our own, eh?
Well, you seem to be a interesting lad and good sport, no less. That was my friend you were battling in there.
And he did give me quite the run for my money. I was getting a bit nervous there. And he flicks his tail around, and you see that his hair is still a bit fried on end. From all the different lightning bolts that he was struck with by Numbers. And he goes, he gave me a bit of a singe, and fought very commendably.
That he did. He's a brave stock, that one. Before I let you go there, Tyros, let me ask you, this one here, my, Gauntlet, as it were, is she a regular around these parts?
Ayo, Quimdom, thank you so much for the sub!
Hey!
Quimton.
Thank you.
One more munch till the Twitch, baby. Oh yeah, you're 8 months in. Thank you, Quimtom. We're gonna make that saving throw during our break, and now we'll have 3 to roll.
Oh, goodness
you,
gracious.
I'm so sorry.
What's
Could you repeat that for me?
Audrey's basically asking Tyros if Adeline is a regular here. I don't know, she's been here for a while.
Oh, this one here. I'm afraid I don't fully recognize your opponent here. But we do have a lot of people that travel in and out, and I myself am not always around. But this one's unfamiliar to me.
Well, she certainly makes an impression, if you know what I mean.
That she did. I don't know what you did to anger her so well. But it seems you came out victorious in the end, eh?
I've got a talent for the sharp and shiny, but I've also got a talent for getting under people's skin, and that's served me in my time. I'll see if I can speak with her a little bit, get to the bottom of that.
Well, I wish you luck on this endeavor, friend. I hope we have a chance to have a little encounter of our own in the future.
I'll be looking forward to it, Heros, my brother.
And
Until then.
He gives you another clasp on your shoulder before kind of returning to where he was sitting by. The rest of you, what are you all up to? In this little bit of a break period, there's bits of steam rising from the smoke. There's still that little bit of fog that has been settled amongst the bottom of the stone. The air has become noticeably warmer as the battles have gone on, and the more lively energy of the room has begun to gather with each match passing by. It seems that there's an air of anticipation as there's a little bit of a break before this next and final match of the night.
How long have we been in here for? Like, if you had to put a time on it.
I would say probably at least an hour.
Okay. Yeah, I think Avara probably is still dealing in the win that she just exited the arena and is probably taking it easy, kind of winnings. Nothing too intense.
Okay.
Boomy is gonna
Just
go
quietly waiting
back.
my turn.
Umi?
Boomy's gonna go up to the man that they talked to in the very beginning,
Oh my.
and they're going to give a bow. Might I give an introduction for this one?
Oh, you don't mean the person that you spoke to when you came in. You mean the person that, like, introduced all the fighters?
Yeah.
Okay, so the tiefling.
Yes.
Oh, wait a minute. You weren't here last session, were you?
No.
Oh,
Oh, you
I'm
just-
so
I think
sorry.
You just mean the announcer, right? Just to see.
Yeah,
if
the
you can,
announcer. So you weren't here, so I didn't get to explain that to you. I'm sorry. So the person that has been announcing and seemingly hosting tonight's events is a kind of marred, burned-looking, like porcelain white tiefling with like disheveled ash blonde hair. And his skin, he's mostly covered with gray and black cloth clothing. However, what skin you can see seems to be just like horribly burnt in certain areas.
Oh my.
His tail's got a bit of a gnarled look to it. He introduced himself as Euron.
You're on. Okay, okay.
Yeah, Audryn had fun with that one last time. He called him urine.
That's the one thing I remembered, like, most, like, vividly from the whole session. Was urine.
Oh my
His
gosh.
name's not Rick.
Also, I remember how scared I was when Alvara got cornered by the dog, and I was like, oh my god.
I got a lot of mobility.
I know. I was like, what the fuck?
She got some fey tricks up her sleeve.
I know.
Teleports around.
So, Humi, you'd like to go up to Euron?
Yes.
Okay. And what are you doing?
Hey there. Do you mind if I give a little intro to my champion? As I twirl a gold piece in my fingers.
Okay. He looks to you, and you notice as you get closer to him, while his skin is like a bit of a whitish color, his eyes are like a dull pinkish red. As he turns to look to you, and he kind of gives you a once over, and he goes, "Oh, you're champion. Are you not referring to the current upstanding champion?"
I'm not. I'm referring to the future champion.
You sound pretty confident in this one. Do you want to make this one interesting?
Oh, I would love to. What do you have in mind?
Well, what kind of introduction would you want to give to your friend here?
A little... just a little pizzazz, that's all.
He kind of crosses his arms and leans back a little, and he goes, "Tell me, are you, familiar with theatrics?"
Me? A little bit, I guess. I've dabbled, you could say.
Well, I'm quite curious to hear what you had in mind.
Well, do we have a deal then? Am I allowed to? Humi is going to, extend their hand for a handshake.
They go to reach your hand, but before your hands connect, he, like, quickly kind of flicks his wrist upward, like pulling his hand up a little bit, and he goes, "Don't destroy my gauntlet."
Fair enough. Alright.
And he gives you a little bit of a handshake.
Oh, wait, actually, one more question. What is the name of the challenger again?
So the name of the champion.
Yes, yes.
Well, your friend here will be going up against our very own Lossian.
Okay. Perfect.
Lossy on, more like lossy off. I'm sorry. I'm real scared.
Aurora, as this is all happening and people are kind of settling in, there's a lot of conversation happening around you. You'll see leaned up against kind of like the stone archway that's like in between this like seating area that you're positioned at.
Mm-hmm.
You'll have seen a taller elven figure just kind of leaning up against the stonework with a bit of a confident stance, and you recognize this figure.
Is he looking at me?
He's not looking at you. He's just kind of standing there with a little bit of like a smirk on his face as he looks around to everything, looking pretty confident and comfortable
Hate him.
with a relaxed stance. You recognize this to be Lossian himself.
Can I place a bet on Aurora before the match begins?
There will be a chance to do betting. Is there anything else you guys would like to do before we move on to the championship fight?
Not me.
I do not believe so.
I'm done.
Also, I'm just gonna throw this in for everybody. I am wearing my new house robe that I got for the holidays, and it is the softest thing I think I've ever put on my body.
That is wonderful.
It is so
Not that
nice.
long.
My one concern is that it is all white, and I am drinking red wine.
Oh god.
And I'm very nervous I'm gonna spill it on my brand new house robe.
It'll just look like you killed someone. That goes kind of hard.
If you do, just throw it in the wash immediately and it'll be fine.
You'll hear me
If you
screaming
do-
and go running out of the room if I do that. Hey, Zacher!
If you do,
Hey.
just get a bottle of red dye and then dye the whole thing red.
I don't want to dye it red.
Oh well, I'm out of ideas.
I mean, I love red, but it's I don't want to ruin it. Red wine.
Even
Alright.
my laughs are so deep now because I'm so congested.
I know, the leftover congestion and like the coughing is just the worst.
I'm gonna have a Seth Rogen type laugh.
I
That's so funny. I mean, what? I didn't laugh like
can't
that.
believe he made Donkey Kong laugh like that in the Mario movie.
I'm really happy he did, honestly.
It was pretty good. Okay, before I get too off topic. So, about 10 minutes or so in between the last match passes and the energy in the room is just getting more and more energized. There's a buzz in the air. And eventually, you see Euron once again kind of step out, and as he raises a hand with a little bit of a flick, you'll see the bottom of the chamber once again fill with a heavier fog. I finally figured out the fog button, people.
Yeah.
Oh.
Nice.
Why isn't it purple?
Purple. Is it supposed to be purple?
I thought it was purple last time, but
It's-
this is actually kind of cooler.
Oh, that's because I hit the wrong room. I hit this button. Which is still kind of sick.
Ooh, that's really cool.
Hey, oh, it's paper. Hey, paper.
My
Hi,
paper.
Peter.
So, a fog fills the room once again, this time heavier as it begins to curl around everyone's feet, crawling along the stonework. As eventually the same people from before step out, this time calling for bets on the champion. This is now your time to place any bets for the champion or
I
for
got-
the opponent.
I got 50 on the pretty one.
Oh.
You know
I'm
what?
tempted to bet against myself just so I can make money if I lose.
That's not really clear. Can you specify?
Oh, my apologies. The big and muscular one.
Can you specify?
Oh my fucking god. The blue one!
Thank you, dear.
me.
I
You
was
can
expecting you to
specify.
The blue
Waiting
one!
for another fucking blue one.
God.
I'll do 25 gold on Aurora.
Okay.
God. I'm gonna feel
Mina
bad
will
betting
bet
all these
2 gold on Aurora.
That's expensive for Mina.
You? Oh.
Hey, remember when Mina bet against me? Because I do.
We
yeah,
all
but
do.
I remember
That was
Mina only
hilarious.
betting 1 gold. I feel so honored.
Okay, I'm going to bet 85 on
Oh.
Aurora.
Whew.
Oh!
Oh my
You
god.
guys are
Okay.
betting really, really high. Is that normal?
I don't
feel like
know.
that's not normal.
Umi just drops a bag of coins. The blue one.
And it makes a heavy clatter as you do so. You'll notice at this point also there's just shouts from almost everyone in the room, placing bets here and there, most of which you hear are being placed on the current champion. However, there are a couple others being pitched out for Aurora at this time. Boomy, you'll notice that the person that you specifically made a bet against at the beginning of this encounter has made a hefty bet on the champion.
Good.
Yeah, Aurora never saw Humi do that, right?
I don't think so.
Alright, it's probably a good thing that she didn't.
I think that's only Humi that knows about that.
Okay.
Okay. And as time passes, bets are placed and collected before Euron steps out once again and steps into the middle of the gauntlet as the gates, with the flick of his hand once again, swing open. The iron creaking inside the now heated air. As he goes and he makes a bow, and then a wide gesture pointing towards that same stone archway, and he goes, "Our returning champion, here to defend his title. We have our very own Laucian." And at this point, you all see stepping out a taller, modestly built, sun elf. As he walks out, half of his hair tied back into a tight ponytail. It is like a darker chestnut red. As he steps out, wearing a little bit of scale plating. He's wearing quite the confident grin and smile as he steps out, 2 long swords clinking at his waist. His hazel eyes kind of giving you a quick flick, Aurora, as he looks over to you with like a little bit of like a look to him before tossing aside with the burnt end of the cigar he had been puffing on and into the stone, stomping on it beneath his boot.
I wink at him.
Before he takes notice of this, but doesn't really give you any kind of recognition or acknowledgement in return.
You wouldn't, that piece of shit.
Before stepping back into the center of the ring and going, "Ah, dear friends, it's great here to be defending this title of mine. Though, I'm sure it will be quick work. I look forward to seeing what tonight holds for us all."
I hope he dies.
Oh my god.
Should I put myself at the opposite end yet, or no?
Not yet. Euron then gives a quick flick of the eye over to Valana, in quotations.
Okay.
I don't know what many I want to use for him. None of these are good.
So,
It's just gonna be this guy, I guess.
Valana is going to step up.
Fight them!
They're looking down. And you start hearing drums. That's right. This is Unearthly Chorus.
Oh, they're doing it again.
Oh, Jesus
you start
Christ.
hearing the drums slowly get louder. You hear some trumpets start to rise. Let's have a round of applause for all who have fought before. But now, it is time for the main event. Toss your coins, make your bets. Over in the blue corner, standing at 195 pounds, the beautiful brute of Bolden, the country Contessa with amorous charm and Baldwin might, the only.
I literally just turned. Oh,
No, the Aurora cut out, but that's so funny.
It was good. You got the voice for it.
Keep
Thank
going, Humi.
I am going to basically, how can I do this?
Should I walk out now?
Yes, walk out now.
How do you react to this, by the way?
She at first is gonna be very taken aback, but I guess noticing that, Urine doesn't seem to be upset that Humi is doing this, she's gonna assume that it's okay. And just sort of go with it, because why not?
Alright. And also, this is a no magic fight, or is this a magic fight?
No magic.
No, this
No
is just
magic? Okay.
a standard fight.
Alright. Can I make a performance check to see how the crowd reacts?
Absolutely. In fact, I was going to tell you, you make a performance check right now.
And with the, spell, I get a...
oh boy.
Until the spell ends, you make charisma checks with advantage. So, here we go.
Let's just say you get advantage because I'm blue.
Dabba
One.
die,
Ooh.
dabba die.
Or two. Okay,
Very
22.
close.
A 22 and a 21. Holy shit, Humi.
Alright, what is the crowd
So,
doing?
as the drums begin to pound, as you give this huge announcement for Aurora, the sound begins to echo and reverberate off of this stone, I almost called it a channel, but that's not quite correct. This stone chamber.
It's D&D. It could be anything you want.
It can be anything you want it to be. The sound of the drums and the roaring music begins to just echo off of the stone. And everyone around just kind of gives each other, like, excited looks over, as they've never heard quite an announcement like this before. They're used to a bit of Euron's theatrics, but this is a bit new and exciting, and people are accustomed to seeing Aurora fight as well. This seems to be quite the excited title match, as people actually begin to stand up and begin to start shouting and cheering.
Ooh.
Just put your Ron out of work.
There's a
Aurora's sort of
thunderous
gonna stand
applause.
there with like her hand on her hip, sort of like slanted to the side, with her axe just kind of like resting on her shoulder. She's gonna take it all in, nod her head, look over at Humi, and just give her a big old smile.
I'm going to do a very feminine bow as I'm still dressed as
You're still
Valana.
Valana.
Yeah, you're still ruining my life of ever returning to Balradin, or maybe making it better. You could be
And-
making it 1,000 times better. I don't know yet. We'll see.
Humi's going to sit down now.
You have discouraged Humi from taking any further action.
No,
No, I'm just
Listen,
joking.
if it keeps going like this, then great. Valana will totally love to come back to Balradin.
The joys of having a changeling in the party. So, before we continue any further, I need to grab my wares.
I need to grab my freaking
Don't say cock.
inhaler. What did you think I was gonna say?
I said don't say cock.
Oh, I was gonna say gun, but
Oh, I didn't realize you were playing an artificer.
yeah, that's how I'm gonna win the fight. I got my
That's right.
AK-47, and he's done.
You're playing an artillerist artificer. You just pull out
Yeah.
a fucking nuke launcher.
I'm playing Bard. I have 21 cannons. I'm ready.
Holy shit. So, as you step in, Lossian gives you a bit of a nod, a little bit of his bang falling forward as he quickly flicks his head back and brushes it back behind. And he stands,
I'm so
he
gonna
stands
roll
tall.
my eyes at that.
This guy's got like wide shoulders. He's got like the lithe kind of build of like the V shape. And you fought him once before, and you know that even though he's a bit slimmer in build, he is deceptively strong. And with a
He's
little
just
bit of a
like
nod,
me.
he gives you, and he goes, Aurora, taking a little bit of an adventurous role tonight, are we?
Yeah, what can I? Oh my god!
That was
Because you've been
Valana's
talking-
voice.
Oh, I know. I started almost talking as Valana. Well, what can I say? I'm feeling a little bit risky tonight. A little adventurous with my new group of friends over here. I mean, you saw my wonderful announcer. How could I let someone like that down?
I've seen you find yourself in quite a bit of interesting company tonight.
Well, it is good to have friends and to engage with others once in a while outside of the fighting ring.
Well, you and I know that we are both no strangers to this. However, I hope you're not afraid to lose in front of your newfound companions. I won't be
don't think
going
that's
easy on you. I remember how much of a beating you took last time.
Win or lose, I'm not too upset about either outcome. However, I don't want you to go easy on me now. That wouldn't be fair.
I wouldn't even dream of it, my dear. And he begins to pull his two long swords from his side.
Oh my god.
This is the part you fall over and bleed.
Aurora will
I fought
straighten
one
her
part.
posture, hold her axe a little bit straighter and firmer, not just having it resting on her shoulder casually anymore.
All right.
She'll say, I guess she'll just say, well, let's get down to it.
All right. The gates, with a quick metal thud, close behind both of you, and it's now at this point I would like you to roll initiative.
Oh, okay.
And while you roll initiative, let me just we gotta get the classic going.
Oh my god. 14.
All right,
Oh
let me
my
roll this
God.
initiative.
Place. So intense.
Already bad.
Well, that's alright. You don't need the first move.
DM, can I rage before or after initiative? When is that allowed to happen?
That happens on your turn.
Gotcha, that's what I thought. Okay.
I believe that is a bonus action.
Yes, it is.
Okay. His initiative is actually lower than yours.
Ain't no
There
way.
We go.
You have
Alright.
the first move.
So, Valana, Aurora will bonus action rage. I would like to rage, please.
Okay.
And she will take her, can we, what's 45 feet from here? He's about-
You have the
he's about-
ruler?
I
The
don't know how
ruler
to activate
tool?
that. I'm real bad at that. I think he's like, what, 60?
He is exactly 45 feet away from you.
Alright, so then I will move up, let's say, maybe 40 feet. So I'm within like 5 feet of him. So
That's
I can
within a
still-
tile, so that's like right here. Do you see that?
Yes, so right where I'm standing about?
Yeah.
Alright, just so I'm within like attack range, but not like right up like on his wiener.
Unfortunate.
Alright. So she will very quickly approach. It's interesting, when she runs, it almost appears that it's almost like she's floating.
Oh.
She moves very quickly, she moves very swiftly, and she's very light on her feet. So much so that it would appear that she almost is, I guess, just floating a tad bit above the ground, even though she's not. Or is she? You don't know. And I'm going to make a melee attack.
You have to be closer than you are for that.
Okay, I will go then here.
Yes, you have to be like within a 5-foot like square of him, so like within like.
Oh, I got within 40 feet. So
yeah,
this
but he
is
was
within-
45 feet away from you, so you would have had to take your full movement.
Okay, that's true. Okay, so then I took my full movement. And okay, since I am raging, I will roll this melee attack and then add an additional 2.
Now, I believe rage is only for your damage roll, not your attack roll.
Yes. So my attack roll is going to be
So it would be a d20 plus your proficiency bonus plus your strength.
yes, I have that.
Because I believe you're using a strength weapon.
24 hit.
It does indeed hit, but I would notice the +5 is not correct.
It's not. I have +5 for my strength modifier.
But that's
Is that
not adding your
right?
proficiency bonus. It should be a +7, right?
Yes,
Eight,
so
actually.
with my rage, it's going to be a 5 plus my rage.
Oh,
with
plus
my
8
rage
even.
bonus. So that no, it will be a +7.
Well, no, the proficiency bonus is a +3 on top of the 5.
Yeah,
would
it's a
be
+3.
to hit.
So it'd be a +8.
Okay, so that +8.
And wait, so your strength is a 20? So that's the only way it would be a
No.
+5.
No, my strength is a 17.
Okay, so you have a +3. So the +5
Okay.
would have been right. It should be a +6.
Okay, so it's a plus. Okay, so
25.
the +5 I have next to my melee attack right now is correct or no?
It should be +6. Because your
+6.
proficiency bonus is a +3, so it's 2 +3s.
Okay, so it's a +6.
But regardless, that hits. I just want to make sure you have, like, your modifiers right.
Okay, and then I don't add the rage bonus for damage. I just add my modifier.
No, you get a plus. You get your rage plus for your damage roll, just not to hit.
Okay,
And you
just
add your
ignore
strength
this-
to the damage roll.
Ignore that second.
Damn
Yeah,
it.
ignore that. That would have been a
We
crit.
have to?
That's sad.
That is really sad. Wait, did I say reckless? I didn't say reckless.
You did not say reckless. Do you want
Fuck.
to do reckless?
I was gonna. That's why I asked you so many questions about it today.
You can do reckless. You haven't rolled the damage yet.
No, I haven't. I want to take that.
Okay, so reckless. That means your attack. Okay, so when you take your first attack, you get advantage on it. Regardless, you're hitting him.
Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna take the one. I'm gonna take the nat 20.
Okay, that counts as a crit.
So then what I would do is roll damage, double it, then add modifiers, right?
Yes, you
Right.
double
I'm
the
gonna
die.
be like, you're gonna have to be like Matthew Mercer with me with reminding me of this shit. Okay, I'm not good at it.
He doesn't remind
So-
them of shit.
So I'm gonna roll this damage die and then add my plus. Well, then I'm gonna double it.
Yeah, so roll
Oh my
the
God.
damage die. So your damage die would be a 2 then.
Oh my god.
And then you
Right.
plus your modifiers to it.
So that would be +6 +2. So that would be +8. So it's literally gonna be
Well,
just 10.
you don't
points
add the
damage.
proficiency bonus to that.
So then it's just +6.
That's correct, right? You don't add proficiency bonus to damage roll?
No, you don't.
Okay, so it would
It's
be
just-
plus
So it's
3
8 damage.
plus your rage bonus.
+3 plus my rage, so that's 5. So I did 7 points of damage.
Alright, describe your attack.
Oh
What's that
my
happen?
god. Okay, so
Start.
Aurora, very confidently thinking, I can totally hit this motherfucker, does a little leap up into the air, swings her fantastical fucking great axe down, but you know what? She just doesn't swing it as hard as she would have liked to.
All
And
right.
she gets them, but you know.
So as you jump up and bring the great axe down, it does indeed connect, though some of it catching a bit on his scale mail that he is wearing. Though it does indeed hurt him as he takes a little bit of a step back, catching his balance. And now he looks to you, a little caught off guard by the abrupt rushing, but he looks to you with a bit of a smirk and he goes, "Ah, got some new tricks, have we?"
It would appear so.
He is now
I don't-
going to make 2 attacks against you.
Because I
As a
bonus
barbarian-
actioned rage, this turn I only got the 1 attack, right?
No,
No,
you get
you
two
can attack
attacks.
twice.
Oh, I was
Yeah.
going to attack a second
Yeah,
time.
okay,
then.
attack a second time.
Okay. Does that also have advantage?
Yes, it does.
Yes. All attacks that you make that use strength have advantage. It's just all attacks now against you will have advantage as well.
Okay, so the first is a 19, yes. And the second is a 17.
Okay, the 19 hits.
Alrighty. So then I will take. Let's see, please let this be better. So that's going to be 6 plus 5. So that's going to be 11 points of damage. Because it's 3 plus, which is my modifier, plus 2, which is my rage bonus, right? So it's going to be an additional 5.
Now, guys, remind me, do modifiers get added on the second attack?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so yes, it would be plus 5.
Okay, so that is going to be 11 points of damage. So this time, a little bit more confidently, as he is complimenting her about having new tricks up her sleeve, not really giving him much time to react after that, she is going to come down on him with a second swing to the shoulder.
Okay, and as you do so, it looks like the first swing that you did on him, it clipped him and it hurt him enough. Though seeming confident that this was the best that you could do, he is now then taken aback as you bring your great axe back down a second time, smacking him hard in the shoulder, cutting down deep into the groove of his armor. And this time, he looks a bit staggered and hurt, catching himself once again with his strength as he looks to you and he goes, "Huh, tricks indeed."
Now let's see what you got.
He is now going to make 2 swings against you with the long swords in his hands.
And he has advantage.
And he has advantage on these. So
He has
let's see.
advantage on both of them, right?
He does. So the first one, I have to keep looking back at his shite. So the first one is a 21 to hit. Let me roll
Yeah.
again.
Yeah, that just hits.
So that the 21 would be it then. So let me roll damage on that. The fuck isn't this die? There it is. Alright. So he brings the first sword in his left hand down kind of across your chest as he takes a wide swing. And that is going to deal 6 points of slashing damage, but it's reduced to 3 because you're raging.
Okay.
He's going to take a second swing with his sword
Mm-hmm.
in his right hand. That. Oh, I'm so bad at math.
Girl, I got a calculator here just in case. Don't feel bad.
Okay, so the first one is a 14, the second one is an 18.
The 18 hits.
Okay. So as he brings his left hand up, those swords slashing. Uh-oh.
It's the siren.
Oh no, they heard us doing combat! He brings the sword in his left hand across, slicing against the leather on your chest, as he then quickly turns, bringing his right hand up as well, dealing... Good lord. 10 points of slashing damage reduced to 5.
Okay.
He is then going to action surge.
Oh, wonderful.
So he is going to take 2 more swings against you as he quickly flourishes both swords, doing 2 quick slices up against your exposed sides, now taking them once again in his grasp, swinging them down.
Are those with advantage or no?
Yes, they are.
Oh my god! That's crazy.
So the first one is a 22 to hit on the first roll. Let me roll the second one. Yeah, the second one's a 16, so a 22 to hit.
Yes.
Okay. That's going to deal, once again, 10 points of slashing damage reduced to 5.
Okay.
And his fourth swing... Oh. So he rolled a natural 19, which he automatically gets improved critical for.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to roll a crit for him, unless you'd like me to roll that one more time to see if he gets higher than the natural 19 plus whatever.
I mean, if you want to try, get it at 20. I mean, you have advantage.
It's true, but he already gets the crit. Yeah, no, that's not a crit. That was a natural 1, actually. So he's going to take the critical. Which is going to be... Oh, how does this work? Okay, so it's double the dice plus the modifier. That's going to be 20 points of slashing damage reduced to 10.
Oh my god. Alright, I'll take it.
As he brings his two swords down one more time, doing another quick flourish across you, striking for your shoulders, as you stand strong against your stance. And he gives a bit of a heavy breath and a nod to you, and he goes, "Don't hold back on me now, my dear."
I'm gonna let out a breathy laugh and say, I'm happy to see you're still just as strong as ever. Ignore this 1d20 that I'm gonna roll that I clicked on by accident.
Oh, spell attack, you say?
But yeah, I clicked a ranged spell attack. Alright, so with that, Aurora is going to... This time, I'm not gonna roll reckless. This time I'm just gonna roll.
Okay.
And really hope for the best. I should have gone reckless, so that misses.
I do believe a 9 misses. As you bring your
Yeah.
great axe a little bit staggered backwards from that flurry of blows he just kind of gave you with his swords. As you swing at him, he's just able to deftly step aside.
Yeah, I'm still a little woozy from taking all those hits, so Aurora's not, she's not quite on her A game then. Alright, so let's roll attack number 2. That is a 16, I believe that also misses.
That actually just hits.
Oh, alright. I don't know why I thought his armor class was 17. I was guessing, but okay. So she will roll this d20. So she rolled a 3. That is going to be plus 5, so that is 7 points of damage.
No, it's 8.
Oh, it's 8. Sorry, that is 8 points of damage.
Alright, describe your
with
attack.
this, feeling a little more confident on her second attack, she sort of lunges forward a tad bit, attempting to slash towards his side, more at the hip, just to catch him off guard. And, yeah, she do that.
Okay. Taking a bit of a misstep on the first one, the swing going wide, you once again kind of grasp the great axe in your hands, turning it and giving a whack to the side, kind of aiming right at his side, and it grazes right up against his scale, cutting through. And he lets out a bit of a wince before, with a bit of a flash of anger in his eyes that you recognize from before, quickly breaches across his face as he then white-knuckle grips both of his longswords in his hand and releases another flurry of 2 swings at you.
Mm-hmm.
Which I just need to see one thing really quick. Man, why did I not write that down? There's too much shit to write down. Give me 1 second. Okay.
I hope I don't die.
Because you are not reckless, this will not be with advantage.
Yes.
Okay. That's going to be a 21 to hit.
Yes.
Okay, so he once again takes the sword in his left hand, this time actually slamming against you, like, into your temple with the pommel of it, as he steps close to you. He is going to be dealing... Oh, come on!
I know. I'm like trying so hard to hear.
What's happening?
You've started a fire.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's going to deal... Excuse me, I'm in the middle of something here. That's gonna deal 7 points because he's slamming you in the temple with the hilt of the sword. That's gonna deal 7 points of bludgeoning damage. Reduced to 4, I believe. It's reduced to the higher half, if I remember correctly, when it's like an odd number.
Maybe? I believe you.
A silver
You're the DM,
dragon
you
this
tell-
time? I feel like whenever something is reduced to half, it always takes the higher point.
It
I don't-
rounds up, yeah.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
rounds
I
up.
believe that's correct.
So-
yeah.
Sounds right.
7 points of bludgeoning damage reduced to 4.
Mm-hmm.
And he's then gonna take the sword in his right hand and try to jam it into your side. I almost rolled the d8 for that as to hit, and that's not correct.
That wouldn't work. That wouldn't be good for you.
That's going to be a 24 to hit.
Yes.
Okay, and as he takes the sword and goes to slash it against your side, that's going to deal... Oh my god, I keep having to do math. 11 points of slashing damage reduced to 5.
Okay.
Right?
Or would it be 6?
I don't think
No,
that's right,
5.
is it? It's 5.
6.
I don't know.
6?
6. Half of 11 rounded up.
Okay.
Okay.
And as he does so, he takes a deep breath, and you see as he does so, a little bit of vigor enters his gaze as he locks eyes deep into you, taking a deep breath, and a little bit of his vitality seems to come back to him.
I'm just smiling at him, a real big toothy grin. I'm fucking loving this.
I have to roll really quick for his second wind.
Okay.
So
Mariah's freaking out. Aurora is enjoying this to the fullest.
so he's going to restore 9 hit points.
Okay.
Oh, that's more math, though.
But it's good math because you get to add it.
There we go. Adding is easier than subtracting.
It's true.
All right. And he just locks his gaze onto yours. While this fight is happening, I'd like to ask, what are you all in the audience doing?
I'm starting chants and yes.
Okay. What are you starting a chant of?
Aurora. Aurora.
You should start one that goes, the blue one. The blue one. Like what Audrin did.
Better ring name.
I was also going to start a lousy Lawson chant. Or Lawless Lawson.
Lawson, he's our man. If he can't do it, great.
His name is literally Lawson. It's close to losing, am I right?
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
All right. It is now your
Avara's
turn.
Just watching intently.
Just watching
All
intently.
right.
All right.
I will, reckless. This
Okay.
time I will go reckless. Let's shake it up. Let's shake it up.
A little bit of reckless, so I like it.
So the first one is a 21.
Anyone?
The second one, well, it would be higher, but the second one is a 14, so I'm going to take that 21.
That one does indeed hit.
I'm not taking that 14. Alright, so let me roll damage first, and then I'll describe. Oh my god! 6 points of damage
Okay, describe your attack.
for my first attack. So, oops, I did... Oh, of course, I rolled it again by accident.
Oh,
That one, of course, is wonderful. Alright, so Aurora's having the time of her life. She is the type of fighter who does not care if she wins or loses. She truly enjoys the fight. So she has just taken what he gives her, and she is going at him with, all her strength, just as hard as she can. This time, she is going to, again, jump up into the air, and she is going to come down on his left shoulder this time and clip that, since she was paying so close attention to the right the first time. She can't forget the left shoulder.
All right, and as you do so, he lets out a bit of a painful, like an audible gasp as you do, wincing his teeth, his jaw clenching.
Second attack. First one is a 19. Second one is a 19. It was the same exact roll.
Wow, 2 13s. All right, well, it hits. Go ahead and roll damage and describe your next attack.
Alright, so that is 7 plus 5, right?
Yes.
So 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So it's 12 points of damage.
Okay.
Feeling confident after her first hit, she decides she's going to come down again. Actually, you know what? She's going to sort of do a sweep, a little matrix sweep into the second attack with her great axe, and she is going to get down low and hit towards his knees, get him in the kneecaps.
Alright, and as you do so, the brunt of the axe just kind of slams him in the knee, his leg going limp for just a minute before once again re-catching himself, standing firmly and intensely in front of you. You see now his chestnut red hair is just kind of fallen into his face a little bit at this point, getting a little bit disheveled, as he's losing a little bit of his grace during this combat.
I'm gonna tell him, let's see, I'm gonna say, you know, you're real pretty when you're flustered. Just to see if it pisses him off.
Feel free, if you want, I'll let you make a free insight check to see if that bothers him.
Okay. Insight. Well, that's just gonna be a straight D20 because I'm a barbarian. That's a 12.
12? In the middle of fighting, it's kind of hard to tell. Like, he looks pretty intense right now.
Mm-hmm. I'll just
Without
pretend like it bothered him so I can be happy in my brain.
without saying a word, he's once again just going to make two, oh, Mina!
Bye, Mina.
He's
We
gonna
lost
make...
another.
No, Mina! He's gonna make two quick slashes against you with his long swords.
With advantage, because I did go reckless this time.
Yes, indeed. So let's see.
I don't
for
want
the
to remind
first
you,
one,
but I have to play fair.
The first one... the first one's only a 10 to hit.
Miss!
Ooh, and the
Yes!
second one's a natural 1.
Miss!
So with a 10, he takes the one in his left hand, this time a little bit hurt himself, a little winded, and it goes to slash at you, but it just barely grazes by your side. And with a frustrated grunt, he takes the one in his right hand and slashes once again towards you.
I'd like to think, because I'm so light on my feet, that I sort of, like, easily outmaneuvered those.
You're
And
pretty
I'm gonna
deft.
say- I'm gonna say, is that all you got, hot stuff?
Oh my god, that one flew off the table, hold up.
That's alright.
Okay, that second one is going to be... So the first one I rolled was only a 9, but then the one after that, because of the advantage, was a 23 to hit.
Yeah, I'm gonna gracefully Irish step right into his second attack.
So as you dodge quickly out of the first attack, he with a fury takes this one in his right hand up and swings it directly towards you. And that is going to deal... 8 points of slashing damage reduced to 4.
Okay.
How's Aurora looking?
She has less than half hit points, but she's still, up.
Alright. And let me take a look here.
Numbers helped her out a little bit before the match.
He did. Now, how long did that last for?
You had said that it would count for my round.
It may or may not. What exactly did he do?
He gave me, what the hell was the spell?
Did
Aid
he
or something?
do
That
bless
gives me-
or aid?
No, it might have been aid, because it gave me 5 additional hit points, and he did that for my battle.
it was a
Let's see. Aid lasts for 8 hours, so yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Okay. That's going to be his turn.
Okay. I will attack again, reckless. So the first one, that's a 2. Let's hope it's better. The second one is a 12.
Unfortunately, both of those miss. Go ahead and describe as your axe just kind of flies past him.
So I guess Aurora was a little caught off guard by the last hit. You know, she's been taking a beating, and she fumbles. She fumbles the ball, man, and she doesn't hit him.
No!
Second attack. God, the first one is an 11. Jesus Christ. Oh my god!
So unfortunately, both of those miss. After being bashed in the side of the head with that steel of the sword, it's a little discombobulating. Discombobulate. as you go to slash around him, but he's just able to deftly stand aside. And as he does, he straightens up his posture a little bit and looks to you and kind of, with a shrug of his shoulders and a little raise of his hands, both swords still gripped firmly, he goes, it's really not in my nature to cause such harm to a lady, you know. But I'll do what I must. And he makes 2 more flurries against you.
Okay. And we're going until what, 0 hit points?
Until 0, yes. Or
Okay,
below
and then
0.
we're quote unquote just knocked out. Okay.
Okay, so the first one... This you did reckless, so these are still with advantage.
Correct.
That's good. The first one was terrible, but with advantage, that then brings it to a 20 to hit.
Yes.
Okay, so that is going to deal 8 points of slashing damage reduced to 4.
Okay.
And with the second hit, this time he's going with the blunt edge of the sword, trying to bash you into the side of the knee.
Okay.
So the first one, I'm still rolling with advantage, but just for my own knowledge, the first one is a 17 to hit. The second one is a 22 to hit.
Both hit.
Alright, so he's gonna go for it. And that's going to be 9 points of slashing damage, and is that reduced to 5 or 4?
I think
5?
5.
Alright, 9 points of slashing damage reduced to 5 as he takes the blunt edge of the sword and just slams it directly against your kneecap.
Ooh, she'll buckle at that for a second and say, returning the favor, I guess, huh? And she's going to take her turn and she's gonna strike, and with reckless, and oh my god, thank god I said that. Jeez, why do I keep rolling so many? Where did the dice go?
They can hear you.
It left the building. Oh, I see it. It's way the fuck over there.
They know.
I slung that by accident. Alright, first attack misses!
So,
He's really getting the best of me right now.
because he
Aurora-
smacked you so hard in the knee with a little bit of a buckle, you go to swing at him, but once again, he's just able to deftly dodge off to the side of it.
Yeah, he's doing better than me right now. Alright, second attack.
Come on, Aurora.
Oh my god, dude!
Never mind.
Okay, wait a minute.
A 19.
Okay.
That hits.
Hey!
Finally! Jesus, I'm rolling like dog shit!
Aurora's
All right.
slanging that shit.
So let me roll the d20, which will probably be a 1.
Oh!
Oh, yay! Alright, so that's gonna be a 12 plus 5, so that's 17 points of damage.
Alright, describe it.
So Aurora, getting a little bit, not like frustrated with him, but frustrated at herself, feeling like she's not able to land a hit. She's getting a little annoyed with herself, thinking, you know, what the hell's wrong with you? Like, you're not on your aim game tonight, sister. What's going on? So she tries to focus and hone in on her second attack, and she goes straight down with the bottom end of her axe, and she clocks him in his temple, just like he did to her at one point, and gives him a little taste of his own medicine.
So, and as you do so, as he's been stepping around your attacks, you can tell with a little bit of his demeanor as he's begun to straighten himself. He started about halfway through the fight to take you a bit less seriously, but this time as you catch him off guard, he dodges off to the side of the first attack, but you're able to quickly turn the axe in your hand and just bash it up against the side of his temple. The stone and the metal just kind of clanging into his head, making a sharp ringing sound. As he just stands there a little dazed for a second before shaking his head and this time returning his gaze to you with that same intense stare he had a bit before. This time he's looking definitely a bit beaten down.
I'm gonna tell him, can I ask him, do you want me to kiss it better? Let me roll another insight check. I'm just kidding.
You can if you want.
Yes! I mean,
I'll let you do it, it's fun.
So it's probably not gonna be anything good, but...
Okay, wait, can I just say...
Hey, that was almost a
bardic
natural
inspiration
20,
for
but it
that?
bounced off the fucking thing.
Oh yeah, don't forget, but you have inspiration from last week too.
Wait, can I give her bardic inspiration from the chanting,
I
just
don't-
for that insight check?
I think bardic inspiration is a diff. It's like an actual like ability.
It is.
I'd
I'd
be
be like-
apprehensive about casting magic too, because they might like, disqualify her.
It might have, you might have
Okay, I
had
just
to have like
wanted to
done that
see if you'd
before I
like-
started, and I
Okay.
forgot that I had inspo. So can I please use that inspo to reroll one of those misses?
No, it's way too late for that.
All right, I'll do it the next time if I'm still up.
But again, it's hard to tell, and also he just got bashed right in the head. It's a little hard to tell what he's thinking right now.
He doesn't even know what he's thinking right
He's
now.
not even sure, maybe. You don't know. But he returns to you with that same intense stare as he once again readies his stance in a more serious posture as he, with a flurry and an intense, angrily nature, he goes to swing his 2 swords against you. And it was reckless, right? So he's got advantage on these?
Yes, it was reckless.
Alright, that first
I
one's
gave up. I was
terrible.
like, maybe I won't go reckless every time, and then I got annoyed.
The first one's terrible, it was a 10. The next one is a 21 to hit.
Yes, you keep rolling 21s. It's like the common thing that I keep saying yes to.
He's doing okay, like half the time. The other, it's because of the
Yeah.
reckless. If it wasn't because of that, he'd be rolling like
Oh,
dog
yeah.
shit.
I mean, reckless is helping me too. And to be fair, it's not hard to hit me. My AC is 16.
There you go.
Not
That's
bad
his
at all.
AC.
That's deep.
So that's going to be 7 points of slashing damage reduced to 4.
Okay.
And then for his next swing, once again, that's dog shit.
I hope the other
But
one's dog
that
shit.
one's not. That's 17.
Oh yes.
The other one was a 10.
God damn it.
That's going to be... Okay, that's going to be 10 points of slashing damage reduced to 5.
All right. So she's not looking so great, but she's got a few hits left in her, but not many.
He's also not looking very great.
Oh god,
Alright.
down to the wire.
So
The roar of
He
attrition.
doesn't even say a word. He just, without any movement, any sound, is just making slashes against you at this point, trying to keep his focus.
all right. So I'm gonna take another attack after that, trying to hold my ground, feeling like I'm getting close.
Are you attacking
Uh,
reckless or just regular?
I am. I am attacking reckless.
Okay.
So the 22 is the first one. Well,
Ooh.
alrighty. Oops, I rolled that again by accident. Ignore that.
It's okay.
Didn't matter anyway.
Okay, well the
Uh,
22 hits.
Yeah, 22 hits, and alright, let's get this. Let's roll this. 7 plus 5. So that's 12 points of damage. So Aurora, feeling like she maybe has a shot, is going to try and put in, her best with her last wind, because she ain't got much left to go on. She's not looking too great. So with all of her might, she is going to come around and try and clip him in his right shoulder again, just hoping to do a little bit more damage to that. She's tired of him swinging at her with his fucking arms. She's tired of his stupid arms. I hate him. That was Mariah. Okay. And yeah, she gonna hit him.
Okay, and it does. It connects quite deep actually this time. And you notice he's looking quite worse for wear
All right.
at this point.
Second attack with advantage.
And you'd also notice that this is the worst you've seen him look in quite a while.
Really? Aurora's gonna internally feel a little bit proud of herself, considering her last fight went with him killing her. 17.
That just barely makes it.
Oh wow. Well, it's 6, right? Or 16?
Yeah, his is a 16.
Same as mine. Wow. All right. So let me roll my second. So that is
Same.
another 12 points of damage.
Holy shit, this is down to the wire. Describe your attack.
All right, so she is going to come down again with all that she has, this time clipping into... Actually, no, she's going to clip into the same right shoulder, just to try and do as much damage as she can with that, because, like I said, she's getting real tired of watching him swing his goddamn sword at her.
And as you do, it slams right into him. It's cutting deep, and you see blood just kind of pouring down from his side at this point, as he looks to you with like a heavy pant in his breath. His knees are starting to shake just a little bit. He looks terrible.
He could, if he hits twice, depending on how he rolls, I could go down, I could be up. This is really scary, because he's got to go twice, and he's got advantage.
So with a deep breath and the last bit of his strength, he's going to make his last 2 swipes against you without a word, keeping the
Okay.
last bit of resolve and focus within himself that he has.
Oh,
Hopefully he'll at least respect me a little more after this, even if I lose.
First one's terrible. Second one's a natural 20.
Oh god,
Oh!
that's a
Which is a critical.
This might be it.
Can I use my advantage for anything with that? I don't think so.
No.
I don't
Or
think
my
so.
inspo.
The first
That
one
might
was a
be GG.
12.
Cancel! Silvery barbs! Zach, don't you have silvery barbs?
Wait,
Uh,
Mina
yeah.
has silvery barbs.
Mina has
That's a
silvery barbs.
spell.
But
Would
we
I-
said magic too. Might be a bad idea here.
Could she
Actually,
sneakily try
Wait a
and
second.
cast
I
it?
might
No, I'm
I
just
might
kidding.
have something that could work. Give me 1 second. I
You
just
take
thought of
it
it.
now. Don't
That's
interfere.
cheating.
I have
No,
a beholder in a glass jar.
Now hold on, if Mina wants to do something, she's allowed to try.
I need to
Alright.
look at the wording of it though.
Here, you do that, and I'm gonna... Here, should I roll the damage, or do you want me to wait?
Maybe roll the.
They're
thing.
asking what kind of barbarian you are, Aurora.
Path of the Totem. Warrior.
Ooh.
A bear.
I'm a bear.
A bear totem barbarian.
Bear of a Ganassi.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I'm not within 30 feet of them. I don't think.
Oh
I
yeah,
don't
I
think
don't think
so.
so. You're probably
I
like
cannot. I
over
can't
60.
do anything.
All right, I'll take it.
Oh, the damage is such shit, though.
What is it? And it's half regardless.
It's
but,
half
oh.
regardless, so it's doubled and then plus the bonuses.
Mhm.
So it's 7 points of damage reduced to 4.
Okay, I'm still up.
He rolled
Here we
a fucking
go.
2 on his damage die.
Okay, I'm still up.
And he's gonna make one more swing towards you.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, that's not good. That is a 15. The second one is a natural 15.
That's hits.
That's gonna be a 21 to hit.
That hits. I'm tired of his damn 21s.
The 15s keep popping out tonight. I don't know what's happening.
Yeah,
I
my
wish that
ones
had
keep
happened
popping
during
out.
fucking Audrin's fight.
I think I rolled 3 natural ones so far in
Oh,
this fight.
he rolled like shit on this one too.
What is it?
It's another 2, but it's not doubled, so hold on. With his bonuses, that's 5 points of damage reduced to 3.
Oh my god, yeah, I'm still up.
Yes.
How much health do you have?
I'll tell you. I'll tell you if I don't go down. If I go down, I'll tell you if I go down or if I don't. But not right now because it's cooler that way. All right, I'm
True,
going
it
to
is.
And he
attack.
looks to you a bit exhausted in his stance.
I'm gonna look at him, honestly, just as exhausted, and say, "You're putting up a mighty good fight." Oh my god, I keep wanting to go frickin' Irish because there's so many goddamn Irish accents in this campaign. Anyway,
What? There's only one.
well, a lot
I've
of the,
also
like, the
done a handful.
NPCs have, yeah, that's like what's been in my brain.
To be fair,
'cause I
I've
am
done
Irish.
one to impersonate the other Irish accent.
That's true. There's been a lot of them going around. It's throwing me off. All right, Reckless. Oh my god, that was almost a natural
Oh, that was
20. Did you
almost a
see
natural
that?
20. I did.
You can re-roll.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but I mean,
that's
I have advantage anyway, but I also have my inspo, which I might use. I'm gonna use my inspo for this.
All right, you can re-roll one of them.
One more. Thank
That
God I
hits.
did. 20, okay, 23.
All right, this could be
All right,
this could be
so-
intense.
First attack. Fuck me. 5 points of damage.
Oh
Wait.
my god, that's so close. Okay.
All right, so
Are you
Describe
adding
it.
your rage damage bonus?
yeah, it'd be 3. Oh
3 plus your strength plus the 2 from rage damage.
my God, Winter. Then that would be.
Well, no, they rolled a
7.
2, so it's plus 3, which is 5, and then plus 2, which is 7.
Okay, so it's 7 points of damage.
Yeah.
Winter, I haven't been adding that properly this whole time.
Just
There
remember it
should've
for
been-
next time.
Yeah, there should have been like an additional 2 points, like every time. Oh my God, I'm gonna cry. All right, so 7 points of damage.
Okay.
Feeling
kind of
like- Like this is the end of it. You know, she's trying her best. She's got only a few more hits left in her before she's out. She could only get hit one more time and she's out. She's looking terrible, but she's still fighting with everything that she's got in her. So she comes down, and with that, she's going to again bump him right on the fucking temple with the base of her axe, and just crack it right in there.
All right, and you see as you do, you go to swing, and you've already noticed that the blood a little bit's beginning to pool underneath his scale armor. And as you bring that, once again, the wood and the metal up, smashing him into the temple, the side of his face is just red and scratched, with a little bit of blood beginning to trickle down from his hairline as it falls down his crimson,
Oh my.
dark hair.
Attack number 2.
Well, let's do it to him.
Oops, Alright, there we go. Alright, first
Finish.
one.
No!
Oh.
You get 2 for a reason. You
Please,
get 2 for a
please,
reason.
please, please,
Oh
please.
my god!
Oh
It's
my
not
God.
meant to be. It's not meant to be. Oh my god!
Oh my god!
No, it's okay. He just needs to miss 2 attacks.
He's not going to!
Yeah, he's not going to. He's not.
I have 5 hit points, I'll tell you now.
You want to know how many hit points he has?
2.
1.
Oh,
Come on! Can we count one of the fucking 2s that I forgot to add?
That's not my fault.
I'm like half tempted to try to cast Eldritch Blast just for the fucking.
No, we'd be disqualified if we run out of the
We
city.
have chat.
I would run out of the city. I would run out here.
Do we have chat inspo?
If someone
No,
drops
we
10,000 coins on it, they
We
do.
ain't got. We ain't
I
got
don't have
shit.
that.
We ain't got
I'm
shit. Now
losing.
right now it's in the hands of the die. We need to let it go.
We could kill everyone in this fucking chamber. I have no doubt.
So with a bit of a staggered breath, he once again takes a step back, just narrowly dodging that last swing that you made towards him. And he is
Not
going
gonna.
to take the sword in his left hand and attempt to slice it towards you. Alright, that was terrible.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, but he has advantage, Derek, on 2 hits.
That
One
also
at a
was
time.
not
One-
good. That was
one
a
roll at
3 and
time,
an 8.
baby.
So with
Okay,
his
okay.
bonuses, that would be even with the 8. Ayo, thank you for the follow. So even
Hey.
it was a 3 and an 8. So even with the bonuses, the 8 would then come to a 14.
Miss.
You're good. You're
Okay.
still standing.
He
You're
has
still
one more
standing.
hit, dude. He's gonna roll higher than a 5 on damage, and he's definitely gonna hit me.
And with a
You don't know that.
with a
Who
frustrated
is-
grunt, what he's going to do is he's going to take the right sword and then try to bash the pommel once again into your chest, attempting to push you back with it, while also damaging. That's awesome. That's also not awesome. That's gonna be an 18.
Oh no! Come on.
Yeah,
Roll
it
low.
hits.
Roll low.
Alright.
Roll low.
Roll.
So he's going to attempt
You
to
can survive
bash
that.
you in the chest with the pommel and try to like stagger you back a little bit.
You could survive it. You could survive
Oh,
it.
that's
not gonna roll lower
terrible.
than-
Oh my god, he's been rolling so low on his damage these past couple ones.
What is it?
That is...
With halved with rage, what is
It's-
it gonna be?
It's 6 points of bludgeoning damage reduced to 3.
Oh my god, I'm
It's
still up!
You have two.
I
You
have
have two
2
outrights.
hits!
Ah!
Reckless!
Listen to me. You need to land a fucking hit.
land one of them. Land one of them. Just
Come on,
one.
come on, come on. Let's
Oh,
see.
God! Wait,
Come
but
on!
I have another one!
Yes!
Here we go.
Oh my god.
Yo. Dang.
How do you want to do this, Aurora?
I
Oh
wanna
my god.
fucking step on him! Alright, I wanna take one final swing and I wanna clip him right down on like the shoulder as close to the neck as I can get without actually getting his neck. I wanna come down on him, looking at him dead in the eyes when I do.
Alright,
And I wanna strike him.
as you do, he goes in for a hit and he strikes you in the chest with the pommel of the sword, now extending himself close to you, and as he does so, you find an opening and bring the axe upward, bringing it down into his right shoulder as it cuts through once again into the scale, more blood pouring than before, as it's no longer just pooling under the scale, but it's starting to bleed out from underneath, and as you do, he takes a large gasp before looking to you with a little bit of a shallow look in his eyes and like a faint expression as he looks to you
What's that?
with
What's that?
almost
Can
like
I
a
roll
ghostly
insight?
expression. It gives you a slight nod of his head before he just goes falling backwards, collapsing. Out of energy and out of breath, and actually a little bit on death's door.
Oh, that's
As
right,
that
'cause
brought
I
him
rolled
below 0, so he is
17,
out.
Yeah. Mina!
Mina is already flying over there with the
Mina.
intention of healing
I beat
people.
the mayor!
Also, Umi and the unearthly chorus, like you just hear a symphony of trumpets as Humi is starting a clap.
I fall to like my knees because I have 2 hit points. And I'm
That was
just,
a
I
lot.
take like at least 1 knee to just like collect my breath.
Take 2
But I-
points of damage.
But I lift my battle axe, my great axe, up in the air to give Humi something.
So as he goes falling backwards, not doing well himself, and you fall to your knees but raise your axe in the air, there is briefly a moment of silence in the chamber as people on both sides of the crowd look around before kind of looking back and forth to each other before most everyone in the room stands up, screaming at the top of their lungs, applauding. Except for the people that you had spoken to at the beginning of this night, Umi. They are sitting and watching intently. It's
Okay.
Gruta! Hi, Gruta!
Man, you
Hey,
But
I didn't know
the-
if you were gonna make it.
The chamber erupts in thunderous applause and chanting as they start chanting Aurora, Aurora, following Humi's lead with the choir,
Oh my god.
and the
dude.
crowd has gone wild.
I want it to be known that if not for numbers aid, he would have won.
Yeah, he gave you 5 extra hit points.
Yeah.
That kept me up. Also,
But if you had
Me
remembered to
forget.
actually like add the proper modifiers, he probably would have been out long before this.
oh yeah,
It
That's
probably
true.
wouldn't have even been close, to be honest.
I'm bad at D&D.
It only would have been a difference of like 10 health. Still.
So after a
Hard.
few minutes of thunderous applause and an uproar from everybody, soon a couple people that you've noticed have been the ones to hand out the winnings come to each and every one of you, those that bet. Mina, you get handed 4 gold pieces.
Yay!
Alvara, you get handed a little satchel of 50 gold pieces.
Awesome.
Audrin, you get handed once again another little like heavy satchel of 100 gold pieces.
That's a pleasant thing right there.
And Humi, you get handed an even thicker satchel of 170 gold pieces.
Umi
Yeah,
is
Umi.
ecstatic.
I'm fucking rolling hot, baby.
Quickly, people that have been giving aid this entire time unlock the chamber and rush Laucian out as they begin to immediately give him medical attention.
Before they completely rush him out, I'm gonna fly over and I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds at 3rd level
Okay.
on him.
Would feel free to roll for that.
How much gold did I get?
Eventually, the same people gather around and they meet you still on the outside of the gauntlet. They come and approach you, and you get handed a satchel of a couple things. Do you open it?
Yes.
You open a satchel containing 300 gold pieces
Oh my god.
Wow.
Wow.
and a large aquamarine. And
Wow.
there's
Just
one
like me.
gold coin that has a little bit of a different symbology on it than what you're used to just for regular currency. It's also a little bit larger as well. It looks different.
Can I investigate the cool? Like, you know what I mean? Like, can I look?
Yeah,
at it
you can roll an investigation check on it if you can try to discern it or if you recognize it.
Yeah, I'm curious. I'm sure I'll do terrible, but 4. Nope, I don't know what it is. It's shiny.
You're not sure. You've never really seen this coin before, but it's unique and just seems to be part of your prize winnings.
Okay. Just putting that in my inventory. What the hell is that?
So how many points of healing is that, Mina?
So it's gonna be 16 to the person who went down. I can't remember his name right now. Laucian. And then 8 to Aurora. I almost said Villana again.
Can
Oh,
you
thank
spell the name Laucian, please?
Laucian.
Thank you.
Laucian.
I'm back up to 10 hit points, guys.
And as you do so, Mina, you fly over and you provide him with a little bit of healing. And while he still looks pretty hurt, he's no longer in any kind of like critical condition. His breathing kind of returns back to him, and his eyes flutter open for a second. And just with a groan, he once again closes his eyes and just leans back, looking to recover what he can. He is definitely knocked around silly right now. He got hit in the head so many times.
Was
That
I
makes
able to?
sense.
I wanted to roll. You said he gave me a certain look before he went. Was I able to roll one more insight check? Because I was very curious as to if that meant something or not.
You would know just in general from just this person. You would know that was a look of, from the outside, would look like sportsmanship, but you know it to be just like his kind of condescending way.
Okay. Gotcha.
Umi is going to run up to Aurora, and they're going to help them stand up as they cast Light on them. So
What's that?
you have a glow to you.
Oh.
A very bright glow.
It is a cantrip.
Oh, I'm glowing.
Well, can light affect a person, or is it only an object?
Okay, you do have me on that one. I will admit. So her clothes are glowing, giving her
Okay.
a glow.
Hold on,
You did
my source to
great.
check that is making sure I'm not a robot.
Oh,
Yeah, it's one object.
Make it my axe.
yeah. I will
That's
make
good.
your axe glow. You did it, champ! I knew you could do it.
To be honest, I wasn't sure if I could do it, but I'm very pleased with myself and the earnings. And I did appreciate your interesting little gesture when announcing my arrival. That
Don't
was
worry,
quite a
I'll
sight to be
prevent
seen.
it.
After a few moments, and you notice the crowd, though still in a bit of a loud volume. They're no longer like in a cheering uproar, but they're rather just talking quite loudly all amongst themselves. Euron once again kind of steps out amidst the fog, and he approaches you, Aurora, with a big smile, and he gives you a nod before reaching his hand out, and you know this to be like as if he's gonna raise like your hand up in the air to make an announcement.
Oh. Me make an announcement?
No, he's gonna make an announcement.
Oh, okay. I was like,
He just
I
wants
don't
your
know
hand
what's-
for it.
Okay, he may have it.
You would
I give it-
recognize this.
Yes.
You're familiar with Euron, especially because you know that he is the head of the Daylight Theater or the Daybreak
Euron
Theater.
is
Like
my
you know,
boy.
he's into the theatrics.
I love urine so much.
Oh yes, Euron. So he raises your hand and with a booming voice announces, "Ladies and gentlemen of the Gauntlet, we have our new veiled champion, Aurora." And once again, the crowd just erupts in cheering, as you
I'll
are
just
now
smile
known
kindly.
in this Gauntlet as the veiled champion.
Wow, that's really something,
Name
guys.
unlocked. Title unlocked.
Title unlocked.
Wow. I made it. I made it in life.
All right.
I'm smiling big. I really thought I was going down like 10 times over.
So before we come to a close for the Gauntlet, would you guys like to take our 10-minute break so I can roll our saving throws?
I
Let's
have
do
to
it.
use the
Oh,
restroom
yeah.
so
yeah,
bad.
good idea.
All
We
right.
do the throws first before we leave, or when we get back.
I'm
I
just
was
gonna roll them now.
First.
So we have 4 to roll, and I have 4 to add to our little counter. Oh wait, no, it was 3, right? Fuck it. Let's make it 4 for fun. Aurora just won.
Oh yeah.
So 8, 2 1s, and a 6. 6 is chat chooses who takes the potion.
How close was
What?
the fight again?
She had 2 health points.
Literally within a couple health points.
All right,
Have
you
you
both
seen
answered the
Rocky?
question, which was the 1 on the die. So both of you take a drink, please.
Ah, fuck off!
Ah,
I'm happy to do it.
I'll do it. I'll do it. 1 is questions for anyone who doesn't know, and I just fucked up royally.
Oh.
So 8 is normies. Anyone who's not a fey creature has to take a sip.
have fun.
That's me. Woo,
You know what?
doubling
I'm
down, baby.
Dressed up as Valana, I'll take a sip.
Ayo, that's sportsmanship right there. I like that. And then we have the chat chooses who gets to take a potion. Chat, who's it gonna be? I'll make another poll actually. Because that's always fun for me.
Run.
Oh,
frightened.
Quentin!
Quentin!
Thank you so much, Quintum. I'm leaving Aurora out of the poll. If anyone missed it last time, I'm leaving Aurora out of it because they are still recovering from when we were all very ill last week. And of course, none of us wanted to drink while we were sick. So, it will not be them tonight. However, expect lots of punishments this coming week.
Mike said to put his vote for Derek.
Oh, god damn it.
And our friend said
Our
that.
friend Mike said that. Mike, if you're watching this right now,
Good vote, Mike.
Come
That was a
on,
good
come
choice.
if you're watching this right now, I'll throw in a vote to Derek for you. There we go. All right, let's see who's gonna be the potion taker. Ayo! Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much, Gruda, for a community sub. I've lost my words right now. I'm so sorry.
Here we go.
But that brings us to 51 saving throws.
God damn.
We beat the record for Halloween. Thank you so much, guys. That's insane. It is in a 3-way tie current. No, it's not. It is in. Yeah, it's in a 3-way tie. Holy shit! It's gone up even further. It is no longer in a 3-way tie. Oh my god! It keeps changing every second.
Make it someone else. God.
Oh
damn it.
my
Oh
god!
my
Look at that! Look at
God.
that! It is in a double tie. Holy shit! It just keeps changing back and forth. And there it is. Humi.
15.
Oh my god.
That's crazy.
Humi is going
That's
to be the
insane.
potion taker.
I'm not gonna
Drink
lie.
up,
I got gold on a few votes. Bought a few votes for.
I forgot to vote.
Carol.
That's okay.
You forgot to vote.
Tried to
Yeah.
save you, Humi. That's too bad. Humi's taking the punishment.
It's all
He's
good.
the one.
Thank
Humi,
though,
you
I
take that
appreciate it.
potion, and for the last two, for the community sub from both Quimtum and Gruta, once again, thank you. We're gonna roll those when we come back from our 10-minute break. So,
All right.
it's 8:40 now. We're reconvening at 8:50. Snack break, pee break, smoke break, whatever it is you gotta do. Now is the time to do it. I'm gonna run downstairs and grab a
Yeah.
cup of water to go with my wine.
No, yes.
I will be right back.
Yeah, poor Pumi.
It's all good.
Be right back.
Alright, I am now back. How's everyone doing tonight? Oh, we had a hydrate sippy, thank you. Oh, and Gruta's on a watch streak. Ayo, how's everyone doing tonight? Ooh, what's Dwarf Fortress? You got banned in Amaranth's chat? What did you do, Quimtum? Group potion? Group potions are not coming back until January 1st, my friend Paper. Because we are technically still in the Double Downs Christmas special, or whatever the hell we called it. I can't believe I already forgot. Double Downs D in December. Umi, did you try to catch someone else's Metapod? Am I the only one here? I think I might be. Oh, I'll tell you what, guys. It is very nice being back this week. I'm happy that we're all feeling a bit better than we were last week. Again, apologies for all that. Thank you all so much that gave us all the tea and water redeems during that time. But it's good to be back and stronger than ever. Humi was trying to catch Team Rocket Alvara's Metapod. You cannot have Alvara's Metapod, Humi. Cannot. Oh, wait a minute. We got more, subs were given out, so I have to bump some people in the server up to sub status. And speaking of which, if there's anyone watching right now and you have a sub, and you don't have the sub status in the Discord server, please let me know. Sometimes it's hard to keep track of who does or doesn't have it. So, just be sure to let me know. I'm keeping an eye on it the best I can. I believe Ecto received one, so I must change that for them. Let me do that quickly. Here we go. Ah yes, more patrons in the tavern. Everyone wants to steal Alvara's Metapod! Paper, my goodness. You know what I'd really love to do is, I know we had a ton of different game ideas that we wanted to stream during December, but then, you know, a lot of us got sick, and then the holidays happened, but, oh, I really want to do more Lethal Company. I'm really looking forward to Lethal Company. Do you guys think it would be a good idea? We had to do a pause on community night for December, both because of people being sick and then the holidays. But for January, would you guys be interested in me throwing Lethal Company on the community day poll for a game to play? I'm trying really hard to stick to like games and activities that like people don't have to spend money on, or like, you know, like games that they don't have to like have purchased, because like I want as many people as possible that are subs to be able to play with us, obviously. But it seems like Lethal Company has been a big thing, so I'd love to. And it seems like a lot of y'all like to play it as well, so I'd love to at least have like the option of throwing that on the poll. And of course, since it's a poll, it may or may not even win anyway. But giving you guys the option, if that's something you're interested in, I'd love to do it for January and throw it on there. I know it's kind of like our tradition at this point to do like Jackbox and then a tier list. But Lethal could be like big shenanigans. We haven't done a tier list actually in a hot minute, since like October, I don't think.
You're right. You're so right.
I don't think we did one last month.
We did one for Halloween Monsters, and that was the last one.
Yeah, we did the Monsters and Cryptids one, and that was it. You know what we also never got around to finishing?
Uh-huh.
We never got around to finishing the Pokemon Smasher Pass.
You're right. We got a little bit too preoccupied. Like, we saw werewolves on the list, and then, you know, we kind of, like, zoned in a little bit.
What did we get to? Did we get to Gen 4?
I think so. Well, I feel like we did. Did we do Gen 4?
I don't remember. Did maybe we got partway through it? I don't know if anyone else out there, like, remembers, like, when we were doing that. That was actually a long time ago. That was months ago.
Maybe we got 2 Gen 4, but we didn't do Gen 4.
Maybe. I don't remember.
We definitely did Gen 3, because I remember there was nothing more unanimous in the world than Lopunny's placement.
Oh, wait, what was your opinion on Lopunny? Can you repeat that for everybody?
Oh, I'm fucking that all the way. Of course I'm fucking that all the way.
Got a Pokemon,
Batman, there's
Batman.
no laws against the Pokemon.
It's a Lopunny.
Oh no, Joker. Don't tell me.
Are we the only ones here making fucking shitty, like, have sex with Pokemon jokes right now?
I came back and I heard, there's no laws against the Pokemon.
There's no laws against the Pokemon, Batman. I can do whatever I want to that thing.
And I was like, why were they talking about Lopunny? That's all I could think of.
We were
Joker,
talking about...
it's an animal.
Joker! We were talking about how, like, we haven't done a tier list in a long time, because we were talking about Community Day for, like, in January. And then I was like, you know what we also haven't done in a long time is the Pokemon Smasher Pass. And I couldn't remember what gen we left off on for that.
Oh, I don't remember either.
It's been months. I don't remember.
I think I was only able to be there for, like, one of the rankings.
Yeah.
Like, one of the gens, I mean.
And then we got to talking about Lopunny.
Mm-hmm.
Low
Oh, boy.
honey.
was in the
Yeah.
beginning.
Oh my gosh, God has left the chat.
Umi, you came back at an opportune time. What's your opinions on Lopunny?
Wow, I came at the wrong time.
I did too,
They
don't
are
worry.
a good Pokemon because they hit hard and they are fast.
Would you fuck it?
They have okay health.
Health isn't... HP isn't their best stat, but...
It's not, but they are fast as fuck, boy, and, well...
They are, and isn't there, like, a
and long
Mega
legs
Lopunny at this point?
Oh my gosh, I can only imagine the death.
Derek, you know the knife that we got in our stockings?
Yeah.
How do I close it?
So there's a little button on top. You have to pull it downwards.
Yay!
Oh, I see
Wheel.
it. Neat.
Am I part of Team Rocket? I mean,
You guys keep trying to steal the fucking
no. You
Metapod.
can't prove that. You can't prove that. No, no one can prove that. No, no. I'm gonna
Who me
fix
on
my
Team
wine.
Rocket confirmed.
Eh,
Humi's on what?
the
Team
Grim
Rocket.
Snarl?
What?
You're pretty based for that one.
Hello,
I gotta
Grim
give you
Snarl. Is everyone back? Are we just missing Mina?
Yeah, I'm back.
Well,
Bro.
well, we have 2 more saving throws to roll, and I don't want to leave Mina out.
We can wait
I am-
another couple minutes, eh?
Yeah, we'll give him a minute. Or we can just keep talking about Lopunny.
Would
What do you
I
gotta
try
do
to
with that
steal
one?
Lopunny? Yes, I would. But who
God.
wouldn't, goddammit?
You,
You know
already
what-
know, Batman. You know what I'm gonna do to that thing.
No, Joker!
No, no!
There's no laws against the Pokemon, Batman. I can do whatever I want.
No, Joker!
I'm gonna do it, Batman.
The fucking dive bomb animation of him towards the Lopunny.
That's great.
Oh my god.
Anyway, if Peter's listening in on this,
Peter!
you would do the same thing, and also go back to Lois, frankly.
You know what? I'm gonna roll the 2 saving throws, and maybe we can sneakily give them to Mina.
Oh.
Here we go! Saving throw time! A 6 and a 3. Once again, chat is gonna choose a potion.
While you're doing that, I just want to put out there that Winnie has an obsession with Lucario's feet. She literally Googles it.
No,
every
I
night.
don't!
Yes,
Stop
you do.
it! Don't
You're
tell
literally-
people that!
You said that
Yeah.
a lot, so
I
think
can
that
confirm.
totally-
Zach, do you we
It's literally
No!
She draws art
Barbecue?
of Lucario's feet.
What did you
No, I don't!
Do you remember, Zach, when that bit first started at the barbecue at the old guy's apartment, and you and I could not stop fucking crying?
That was the worst. Also, I would just like to throw this in. I would just
Yeah,
like to say that a 3 on the saving throw rolls is already DM takes a potion. So I'm going to, just with that in mind, keep that in mind. I'm already taking a potion. Here goes the poll.
You can
There's
choose
the
someone
poll.
else.
You could
Alright,
choose someone,
let
but
me-
you could also not.
Here goes the poll. I'm just saying.
Same.
I am also
Okay,
not a
let me
Lucario
attempt.
lover. You fucking stop that right now.
She's literally draws Lucario's feet with like ketchup and like honey in between his toes.
Ew! Stop it! That's disgusting.
Started. That's the most
You're the one that
insane
be
Zach
drawing
and
it.
I have ever been. We kept making the same jokes at the same
Oh,
time.
that's hurting
that
my
was-
stomach. No, don't give it to me. What are you guys doing? I'm already taking a potion. Stop this madness. Give it to Audrin.
I'm trying.
No, wait, what are you guys doing?
Give it to
Audrin!
Make them tie.
He
No,
deserves
no.
it for telling
didn't
people Lucario lies.
I have done nothing to
I've tried
nobody!
so
Oh my god! No!
No, no,
No! No!
Don't you do
No!
this! Don't you do this!
No! You give it to him and you make him take it. You make him take it
Oh
right
my
now.
God!
No!
I
80
don't like
votes?
that.
Are you serious?
So,
I'm gonna give a
Try
shout
so
out
hard.
to the one person who voted for me. Thank you.
Hold on a second.
What did I say?
72 to 80 votes. I'm still gonna take a drink simply because that's.
Alright,
wow,
well, a few
that's-
people
No,
said
you
they would
just-
change it, so
just
you know
wanna
what?
Take a drink. God damn it, Audrey.
But
Audrin-
also, that's impressive.
Audrin, listen, I'm giving you my DM potion. You're taking it. And I'm gonna go
There
pour
you go.
myself another potion.
Good
You're taking
Lord.
it. You're taking a punishment for telling people about Lucario.
Yeah, well, okay, sorry
That
to
was
spill the
well
beans on your
guarded.
big secret.
Ah, I'll be right
Guys
back.
want, you can send she on her throne. There is Lucario foot pillow.
No,
there's
Like a
not.
body pillow.
Also,
there's
if you go on,
not.
if you go on furaffinity.com, her username is sucking on Lucario's toes.
No, it's not. That is enough. I'll be right back. I'm gonna
It's just
pour a
fact.
potion.
It's just a fact.
Shut up. Take a potion.
I'm going.
I also did spend so many points, at least
I thought you were gonna
2.4k
say I
on
also
helping
love
Winnie out.
Lucario's toes.
Oh my god.
I really thought he was gonna say that. Onzo, how do you feel about Lucario's feet?
Gonzo does have some strong opinions about it.
Gonzo left the chat.
He's like, I've had enough.
That's why I went, oh. That was really good timing. Mike's telling us he's laughing his ass up. Michael, how do you feel about Lucario's feet? Huh, Michael?
What are you guys saying? Did you highlight a message, Derek?
Did.
Michael, what do you think about Lucario's feet? Because
Don't ask
I heard
Michael
that
that.
you
I'm
love him.
taking this potion. Cheers, everyone.
Frankly,
my-
the longer this joke goes on, the more disturbing it gets.
Oh my god, I hate it.
It's starting to become real the more we say it.
Oh, the dragon's got Mina again.
Oh,
You're
Mina
actually
got
talking
killed by a
about
dragon.
perfidy, alright?
Alright, shall we,
Derek took another level.
with saving
And
throws
Derek-
out of the way,
Derek is playing his own Lucario foot fetish.
I just realized.
He's redirecting.
Look, man, that's quite the niche thing to project.
Listen, exactly. So how do you know all about Lucario?
this has gotten quite derailed.
She talks about it a lot.
What did I walk
He does.
into?
It's like, it's...
You
Yeah,
guys
sorry.
spent so much gold voting on me.
You
I
don't hear
did
it.
take
It
the
happens-
potion.
It happens off stream, but like she talks about it constantly about how her deviant art. She's going on there all the time, commissioning people, saying like, make his toes look real stinky, draw little stink lines.
Oh
Yeah,
my
what do you think
god!
all your guys' money went to the channel is on that.
I am fucking
done.
furious right now. Stop it.
But it's the
Wait,
truth.
what are we furious about? What can I be angry about with you? Hold on.
Nothing. Let's resume the session.
Gonzo, how do you feel about Lucario's feet?
Oh my god.
His paw is
Yo.
more
Winter
specific.
Okay, I'm
loves
sorry.
him.
Stop
I'm
it!
sorry, Winnie, we tried so hard. We spent like more than
Paper,
like
no.
4 point.
Yes.
We've spent
Yes, you should.
4.4K
Absolutely.
to try helping you out. We could not make it happen.
I know, you
Sorry.
guys spent so much gold trying to help me out on that.
I did spend gold voting on Andren, and it still didn't work.
Boogie dollar down.
I put a boogie
Yeah.
dollar down.
See,
Also,
I'm
everyone
safe.
is still trying to steal Alvara's Metapod in the Discord server.
I mean,
Alvara's
it's
going through
not
menopause?
stealing.
What did I just hear?
Alvara's going through menopause.
Is it? It's
Yeah,
around
no.
200.
Grumpy.
That's why she's got so much fucking attitude.
That makes sense. She turned from blue to orange because those are the hot flashes.
People trying to take.
You're hot and you're cold. You're yes and you're no.
Oh no.
Wow.
Alright. So, as we resume back into session, I will say, since we are nearing the end of the gauntlet, is there anything else you guys would like to do here in this area before we continue?
110% yes.
There's already
trying
some
to-
people like beginning to clear out.
Well,
Still trying to talk
Umi
to
has some
Adeline.
stuff that I think they need to do that I don't know about that
Umi is gonna go up to the people that they talked to at the very beginning that were surrounded by big bodyguards,
Okay.
and like, I'm getting my information.
Okay, so you once again approach the gentleman that had a couple different other people around them, just kind of like in a little posse. The guy with the big red stone around his neck. And at this point, you're not being subtle about this, are you? Like, people can see you going and approaching this guy?
Yes,
See that?
they could see me.
Okay. So, Aurora, you notice the person that Humi is now approaching, and you know all, like, you know who this is, right? Like, I told you who that person was. You would
Yes.
know. Like, Aurora herself would know who this is, and you know that this is bad news.
Aurora is going to make her way over. Not like rushed her, like she doesn't want to look like she's rushed or like nervous. She's gonna just steady pace, make her way over. By the time she gets there, would Humi have already started talking to him?
Yeah, so you could probably come up, like, mid-conversation if you wanted.
Okay, well let's, I guess then, Humi
Paper,
could-
thank you for the sub. But I'm upset about why you did it!
Or more to go.
What did you... Oh my.
They said if we
Saving
get 5
throw.
more subs
Saving
before
throw.
the end of the stream, they're gonna draw me and Lucario art, and I don't like it.
Oh, hold up.
No.
Oh no! Oh no!
Hold on.
Bye, Gruta. Thank you so
love
much for
you,
popping
Gruta.
in.
Good time, we'll miss you.
Oh, that's gonna be another saving throw, but I'm also very upset.
There you go.
No!
Okay, what are friends for if not to help out? You know?
That's gonna be 2 more
Yeah,
saving
this is for
throws.
your
We'll be
own
at
good.
53. Humi, so as you approach this person, they, while in mid-conversation, they do notice you approaching and just kind of give everyone, like, a little bit of, like, a hush gesture before looking over to you as they lean back.
Alana is going to give a dramatic bow with a flourish of her wrist as it goes up. I hope you enjoyed the show. Now, I do believe we have a conversation to be had.
That's a bit of an impressive bet that you placed there, my friend. Especially, more impressive that you were able to pull it off.
Thank you. It was literally every penny I had.
Now, he kind of leans forward at this point, like his elbows on his knees as he looks to you, and he raises up a hand, and kind of closes his eyes in a minute, like a little bit of contemplation before looking back to you, like kind of shaking his, like he, it'd be so much easier if we were in person so I could show you the gesture I'm doing, but he looks to you, kind of with like a contemplative look, and he goes, "You have a bit of an air of performance around you. I noticed you, casting a little bit of magics around here tonight. You like to make a bit of a scene."
Yes, I am very good at making a scene. But sometimes I need help with uncovering things. That I'm not too good with.
Tell you what. This is for making my night so very interesting, even though you lost me quite a bit of money here tonight. I'm at the very least intrigued to know... Oh, thank you, Derek.
Yeah.
We have 3 saving throws to roll before we end tonight.
Yeah.
Someone donated another sub.
He continues and he goes, "Even though you lost me quite a bit of money tonight, and I'm not a very patient man when it comes to losing a bit of my money. However, I at the very least want to know what was so important to you." Thank you, Zach, for the community sub.
Always glad to help and support
Love
our
this.
community.
I love this
I
community.
spent my hard-earned bonus money, Christmas bonus money, on a fan art of Lucario's feet in winter.
It's worth it. With every penny.
I'm at the very least curious, as now you've gathered my attention to know what you cared so much about to make such a bet about.
I thought you were gonna say curious about what the fan art would look like. I'm
Oh, I'm not
sorry.
curious about that
Oh.
at all.
I'm sorry. I'm
Pink
sorry.
toe beans in mouth.
Oh god.
Oh god.
I really hate that.
You're welcome.
So, Umi is going to take a seat around him and kind of lean close. Well, I'm in search of information.
Oh!
Sorry, go ahead.
So
Go ahead,
sorry,
Humi.
Closure. Well, I'm actually kind of curious about a phenomenon that's been occurring throughout the
Raid! Thank you so much for the raid, Ash! You came in at quite the inopportune time of me and Lucario, apparently.
Yeah, no, Ash, you have to understand.
Oh,
this is
Ash,
very
thank you
important.
so much for the community subs! Thank you!
Oh, fuck yeah, dude. This is happening
Oh
now.
my gosh, we've got like 7 saving
Yeah.
throws to roll before we end tonight. You heard about
We got
that?
Lucario toes to look at.
Oh.
This
soon.
is We've
Sorry.
officially hit 5.
We're at
sorry.
6.
Alright, I need to
Exactly.
think
We're at
hard,
7.
alright. Well, I'm curious
No.
about
Secrets
a
out.
phenomenon that's been happening around the country. There seem to be dead popping up, and I think I might have found the person who may be responsible. I was hoping that your connections might be able to locate some more information about her. Her name is Rania, And, well, she kind of looks like this. And I'm gonna shift right in front of him.
What?
Oh,
Yeah.
Humi.
Yeah.
Oh.
Aurora's
I'm
not approaching.
scared.
Aurora's
In
not
mixed
approaching.
company, that could be trouble.
Aurora is
Who
not
just-
approaching.
Whom just does it all the fucking time at this point? It should be.
Oh.
So here's the thing. You know what? I'm gonna roll something for him really quick.
Roll to freak out or not?
I have a line of reasoning. Okay. And he rolled actually really well. That was to discern whether or not if he could tell if you were using spell work here or if this was just something you were doing. Because there's a difference between casting like disguise self and things like that and just shifting. So, a couple of the guards, or what you presume to be guards, and even having recognized one of them in casual attire at this point, kind of lean back as you shift in front of them. Not unfamiliar with magics in this kind of environment, given that you've already given off some theatrics tonight and have like performed a little bit of spell work. They'd look a little surprised for a moment, given the suddenness. However, the person you're speaking to is looking at you very intently. They still have their elbows on their knees as they're looking to you, but the expression... Actually, Toomey, roll an insight check for me.
Of course, I would love to. I'm gonna roll in inspiration.
You do have inspiration.
Fucking,
What?
Oh, it's the same.
that's
That's-
a travesty.
That's rare, and that
incredible.
sucks. I'm
That is
so sorry.
incredible.
The dice know what they want tonight. Say that.
While I have a quick moment, everyone, thank you so much again for the community subs that have been given out tonight, and also thank you so much for all of our new followers tonight. We appreciate you all greatly. We love you. Though I am not sure how I feel about the whole Lucario thing, we very much
You'll love
appreciate your support.
You're just mad because your secret got out.
Shut up, Derek!
You'll
This is
love it,
all
I
your
promise.
fault!
Yeah.
But he is... So he... I'll say with a 9, it's hard to read his expression at this point. He's been looking at you intently this entire time, and he doesn't... You've only just met this person very briefly, so it's kind of hard to like gauge what their mannerisms might be at this given moment, but they are looking at you quite intently, and as you shift in front of them, they don't take their eye focus away from you as they look and they stare. And he contemplates for a moment before going. So hold on a minute. Let's roll this back for just a moment. You're telling me that you believe this person to be who's been raising the dead for the past decade?
Well, I have a strong suspicion that it is either them or the one that they serve. I can only find very little information about them, which makes it even more frustrating, being that I'm pretty sure they have visited the city many a time. We do have some information, but we need more. We can't find where she is, and she's already killed. She's attacked villages, and I mean, it can't be good for business if entire villages are being wiped out by her, can it?
So let me get this straight. You come here tonight, you bet against me, you caused me to lose a large sum of money, and now you want me to help you track down someone I've never seen before under a hunch that you think that they're part of some greater evil happening here in the world, here and now. Who even
Yes.
are you?
Who, me? Well,
But
thank you.
You've been waiting the whole campaign to do that.
I say, how long have you been holding on to that?
Oh my god, since day one. Graham's gonna be a second.
That's pretty good. You know what? That's pretty good. I'll give you that. That's funny as fuck.
Well, I represent a group of individuals who are trying to get out of a very personal predicament. You see, I've been hired for my, peculiar set of skills, we'll say. I'm very good at blending in or standing out. And with the threat of this caliber, we have people that are coming back who've been dead for many years. Hui's going to lean in kind of close, if he'll allow it. I can also talk to spirits, so it helps with getting certain information. I think that the next lead is not going to be one that I can find with proper channels, if you will.
This was a wild conversation. can
Now
I
let me
just
get
say.
this straight even further then. Given this little act here you're able to do, why should I believe that it's not just you, yourself?
I'm going to give him a little bit of a sour look. Do I really have to show you what I truly look like?
You mean to tell me I haven't seen what you truly look like?
Well,
And that given that's the case, who's to know what's even true about you anymore?
well, I like to think that when you meet someone, they should have an air of mystery to them. It creates a sort of wonder, unlike many that others are able to recreate. And that wonder, that mystery, that edge, I find that it benefits many. If you could be helpful, maybe I could be helpful to you.
Alright, Humi, I'd like you to roll a persuasion check.
Wait, no, that's performance. Hold on. Not that one.
Oh
my
fuck
God.
yeah.
my god.
Holy
Natural 20.
shit.
A natural
yeah.
fucking
In
20.
the corner pocket.
That makes up for the 2 9s.
I'm sorry.
In the corner pocket, literally. Can we get some flaccid 20s in the chat for that?
I saw
No, but
that. like,
that's
all
a
the way
fucking
from-
rigid. That is
Yeah, that's a
Totally.
rigid
It's
erect
stiff.
20 if I've ever seen it. You know what? I really don't like this. I don't like that that's become like a thing that we say and do. And the fact that we just call our 20s this now.
Can I get some
It's
in the
too late for
chat?
change. I'm
Is it
sorry.
me or is it me or is there anyone else just waiting for the boss to be like, you know what? I don't know why, but I like you. One of those moments.
You got a certain je ne sais quoi.
Exactly.
I'm just gonna throw this out here, but because of this wild encounter that's happening right now, I set the DC very high for this, because this is just fucking out there.
Yeah,
And this
Yeah.
is a person of power.
yeah.
The DC was at minimum a 20.
Yo.
So, he continues to look at you without shifting his gaze. And he's remained in close eye contact with you this entire time. He hasn't really shifted his focus or attention away. It's almost creepy or uncanny the way he's just been able to lock his focus onto you during this entire conversation. But he looks to you. And after listening to you for a few moments, he gives a little bit of a nod before leaning back once again, finally releasing kind of that tension that he's had leaning against his shoulders and onto his elbows on his knees, and he leans back into the bench that he's been sitting on. He looks to you and he goes, Well, at the very least, you seem to have some interesting company and some interesting capabilities of your own yourself. I'm always looking for assistance, but maybe we can work out some kind of deal. I could look into whatever broad you're looking after, if that's really what you want, and we can trade.
Alright. Those sound like agreeable terms. As you see, I have adequate muscle. As I gesture over to the champion! The Veiled Champion!
What?
Good
Welcome to the
people of
chat.
the
Where you
Imperial
sitting?
City.
Welcome to the arena. Whatever you say, you're the grand champion.
This is our second Oblivion reference.
Well, now you've got. Well, here's the thing: is now Aurora is just gonna have like a little halfling, adoring fan that has like a blonde haircut that forms up into a point that follows her around Balverden.
That cannot,
Oh,
that cannot be
God.
killed.
Oh no!
I'm gonna make Audryn kill it.
Yeah, well,
No.
many have tried.
Many have
No,
tried,
don't
none can
hurt
get rid of the adoring fan.
I assure
I won't
I
make Audryn
assure-
kill it.
By a shana, by a shana, by a shana.
Is it gonna be like? Is it this gonna when they're he follows me around? Is it gonna be like a Naruto filler episode?
Maybe.
Fucking Konohamaru follows her.
Yeah, that fucking music that plays in the Konohamaru.
Yeah, that's gonna be it. That's gonna be the little blonde.
You
boy.
start hearing it in like actually hearing it. In
But
real
only
life.
you can hear it is the thing.
I think I'd lose my mind.
Anyway. Tell you what, give me a night to think on this. You've given a lot of information, but also without saying much of anything all in one night. So, tell you what. Give me a night to think on this, and we'll be in contact. I've got my eyes on your group now, and it won't be too hard to keep track of you at the very least. I know to look for the one that's constantly changing around. And don't think I'm not wise to what you're doing here. Hope we can
Alright.
keep this secret between you and me.
I'm going to give him a wing. I'm good at that, don't worry. Thank you for your time, and I cannot wait to do business with you.
He stands up as if getting ready to leave for the evening, but before he does, he kind of brushes himself off, looks around the room for a minute, before rolling his shoulders, giving himself a little bit of a stretch, and he, without much thought, just kind of extends a hand out to you.
He's falling in love with Humi, isn't he? This is
I
gonna
mean,
be.
whomst amongst us has not.
Who hasn't, really?
It's gonna be like, what is this? What is this feeling in my chest?
But he extends his hand out to you, and he goes, Cromwell. Dane Cromwell.
I'm going to take it and bow.
Sparks.
Who?
What?
Me.
Jolt of electricity.
Changeling are the best lovers. What is the name of the leader? What is the name of the leader again?
His name is Dane Cromwell, D-A-I-N, and last name is Cromwell.
Is he like the leader?
Well, what do you mean
this
by a
little group,
leader?
right?
Well, yeah, that's what I was wondering. What Zach said.
Yeah, like, does he seem like... 'cause I remember before you described it as like a small group, and this person was the most important, so that's why I refer to it
Oh,
as
just
leader.
out of the group.
Just
like
out of
that.
this group right here?
Yeah,
Like
out
this
of-
little
Out of the little-
posse?
yeah, the little pot.
Oh,
yeah.
That's what it seems like.
Okay, gotcha.
He looks
I
to
wanted to
you.
make sure I didn't remember information wrong. I was like, what?
He looks to you and he goes, "What, is that some kind of like cute joke or something? Or
Oh, he loves you. He's so in love with you.
Humi is going to give him a wink and kiss his hand as they go off with
Oh.
Aurora.
Aurora, I guess I was watching all that from a distance, and as soon as Humi approaches, I'm gonna go. Do you mind telling me what all that was about?
Oh, don't worry. It was just a little bit of politics. It's all fine. Nothing.
Politics, and we don't have any hitmen coming after us. After that conversation, I shouldn't be watching my back from now on. We're allowed to just walk away. Everything's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna have to tell me what you said later.
Alright, sounds good, but you're buying, alright?
Alright. Well, I did just get paid, so I won't say no to that.
Beautiful. Love to hear it. Alright. And Humi's will return to the rest of the group with Aurora.
Alvara's sort of looking with a curious brow because this conversation presumably lasted for quite a bit, and
It did, and you guys would have seen it.
Yeah.
Anyone
So- hoping
during
nobody
that
else would
time
come.
that had noticed Humi talking to this person, anyone during that time is feel free either roll an investigation or an insight to gather the nature of like what's happening.
I would, but before the session's out, do you mind if I have a quick little conversation with Adeline Gray?
Oh, trust me, we're not ending just yet.
I rolled a 20.
17 for Alvara.
Okay.
It's so good for me with my +1 investigation.
Oh, how about we boost Aurora's volume a little bit?
Aurora's volume?
Am I low?
Yeah, she was a little quiet.
Oh, yeah, when you talk in Aurora's voice, you're a little quiet. I noticed that myself on Discord. Hold on, I'll bump you up.
Sorry.
Let me find it.
Easy solution. Just start screaming.
Yes.
I mean, you're a barbarian. That's what they do.
Alright, I bumped
That
you
is
up a little
true.
bit. Let's see if that's better.
I intentionally wanted to have like more of a soft-spoken voice because I thought it would be funny as a barbarian to have that.
It is, I like it. So, insight checks. What happened?
20.
17.
Okay, did anyone else roll?
I rolled investigation. I don't know if
Investigation is also fine.
Okay,
It's just like,
got
you know, like different answers, really.
Yeah, that's what I was clarifying.
I rolled the same.
Is anyone else rolling?
Well, probably not.
Okay. So, Alvara, with a 17 for investigation, during this time, you would have seen Humi speaking to these people, and it's difficult to tell because you do recognize, you know, the one guard that you had the brief encounter with the day before that rough encounter. You notice them amongst this group, but the main person whom he is talking to, you yourself don't recognize. Given their dress, they do seem to be of someone maybe of like more importance from that you can just like make a good judgment call on. You don't immediately see any like noticeable like symbology on them. However, you do notice, it's hard to miss, the larger red gem that's like hanging around their neck on a necklace. You'll notice that the cut of it is similar to that you've seen placed on the captains of the Last Light Vanguard that you have seen walking around Balverden. And you'll notice that in itself is identical to the shape of one of the family pieces that create the full Balverden crest.
Do I know which one by any chance, or no?
From when you had asked around before and when Galloway gave you guys the introduction, roll an intelligence check to see if you can remember what Galloway had said
Yeah.
about the families as you guys came in.
9.
9, it's kind of hard to remember. There was a lot happening all at once, and honestly, like, the politics and the hierarchy of the city was probably one of the fewer things on, like, your tier list to keep in mind. Given the dire of this situation and the events that had transpired the day of entering into the city. So it's kind of hard to remember, but you do remember that at least you do remember the fact that there was a red crest at the full Balverden symbol itself.
Okay, so that should be easy info to get later. So make a note of that mentally.
Aurora, with a 20, you don't need much information here, given that you know who this person is, and you know kind of the nature about their being here tonight.
Yeah.
You know who Dane Cromwell is. You know he is part of the Cromwell family of Balverden. You know the Cromwell family is the family that it's the head family of the Last Light Vanguard. You know that they kind of control all security and like guard locations of the city. Much like how Lady Thorn controls like the First Light observers and like the intel, the Cromwell family is like the muscle.
Mm-hmm.
And you know that there's a couple sons in the family. You know that Dane is the oldest son. And from what you've seen in your time in the Veiled Gauntlet coming here and there, you'll know that he's dipped his hands in a little bit of some of the seedy underground of Baldwin itself. And you know that he, with a 20 for insight, based on what you can see from the nature of this conversation, you don't notice anything like abrupt or wrong about it. There's not a hostile conversation happening. It seems to be, for the most part, just a simple and like pleasant exchange. There's no like anger or hostilities happening.
That's pretty much what I was looking for. So Aurora will feel, I guess, a little bit less nervous knowing that.
Okay. And Audrin, you wanted to speak to Adolin?
That's right, yeah. Now, his compatriots are pretty close to him at this point, so... Adolin, at this point, who is, I think, probably leaned up against the wall, he's gonna get on one knee and kind of, seek to kind of, in a hushed tone, speak with her.
Okay, and it's easy to do so, as she's still kind of in the area where people have been taken to rest and recover. She is sitting up against a stone wall, against, like, a little bit of a wood grating against the wall. And she's sitting, a slightly slunged, her arm is hanging over her knee, as she just kind of sits, and she seems to be kind of catching her breath, and she's just, every once in a while, just muttering to herself.
So, Audrey's gonna get a little closer to her and get on one knee, and he's gonna say, "Not so fun to have the table turned on you like that, but I suppose at this point you must be getting used to it."
She takes a deep breath at this, and kind of closes her eyes, not making eye contact with you, and she goes, "I'm not here to be chastised by the likes of you, Audrin."
I'm not here to chastise you, but don't make a scene in front of my friends, you understand? I have a few questions for you, and then I'll leave you be.
I have good reason to make as much of a scene as I want around you.
Well, if you do, you know exactly how that'll end. And then he's gonna pull out a dagger from his jacket in a very subtle fashion and get a little closer to her, and then just kind of like gently point it in her direction. He's gonna say, "Let me make this real easy for you. I need the status of Eggard Kanan and Bailey Moran. When last did you put eyes on them?"
I'm gonna need you to roll a persuasion check.
Okay.
Can we hear this?
I would
intentionally trying to
say
make it,
no. You know Audrin's talking to somebody. It's not hard to see given the positioning of you guys, but you can't hear what's being said.
From standing?
Well, I don't
Well,
know if we're all
Audrin's
exactly
not
as
right
close.
there. At
He's
this
speaking in a
point-
very hushed tone.
At this point, Audrin's like over here.
And he's intentionally trying to be real subtle with what he's doing.
He's probably like back over this way. In fact, I had a mini for her. I don't know where the fuck it went. But regardless. Okay, so you rolled a 23.
Mm-hmm.
That's good. And repeat the question.
He's asking for the status of Eggard Kanan and Bailey Moran. Where they are, if they're alive, how they're doing.
Okay, give me 1 second. Give me 1 second.
No.
Please! I just have to refresh myself a little bit with your backstory. Give me 1 second. Okay, so with a 23. One Lucario toe? What? What's happening? Okay. I hate this. With a 23, she kind of looks to you and she keeps her mouth closed for a minute. This time she's finally meeting your eyesight. As she looks up, and you see her kind of dark hair falling over her bluer complexion, the little bit of fins kind of poking out through the sides of her hair. She looks to you for a second, she goes, "You really don't know what happened, do you?"
Would I be asking you if I knew what happened?
She kind of just like chuckles a little like under her breath and she goes, "It wouldn't be the first time you've been deceitful. To be quite honest, I think it'd be better if everyone else just presumed you to be dead like I did."
So he's gonna get a little closer with the dagger, and he's gonna say, "Answer the question now."
It's all your fault, you know.
I need you to tell me if they're alive or not.
That's a hard question to answer, Aldrin. I don't exactly have the answers that you seek, but last I heard, he still has her.
So he's gonna nod slowly a little bit. He's gonna put his dagger back in his jacket. And he's gonna give her an open-palmed pat on the cheek and say, "That's a good lass. Thank you for being cooperative." I'm just gonna stand up to his feet and just walk away.
As you stand up and begin to turn, she kind of says, quietly but like loud enough for you to hear it, she'll say, "Yeah, and it's still all your fault. I hope you can live with that guilt of knowing what's happened to them."
He's gonna keep walking away, but kind of like spit on the ground a little bit as he walks.
This isn't over, Aldrin. You know I'll be coming for you.
All right, that's that then.
Alright. Is there anything else anyone would like to do before we wrap up the gauntlet?
Did we? I know we didn't hear what he said, but did we see that interaction, or at least parts of it?
You can see down that little, like, alleyway. And, like,
Did
you
we
guys
see-
would have heard Adeline, like, yelling
Yelling
some, like, manner of, like, recognition towards him, like, before they had even, like, begun their encounter. Like, she wasn't being subtle about it at all. She was quite furious. So if you want anyone that watched that happen, feel free to roll an insight check.
Well, is there anything we can like flatly just gauge?
At this distance and from the level of volume that they're talking, no. But you can try to gauge, like, the manner of conversation that's happening.
Except for
Uh,
you can't.
Could I gauge anything, including like my because I was there for their previous interaction at the end of their bout. Sorry, I'm just trying to get my character sheet open.
Take your time.
And you said insight, correct?
That's right.
Nope.
Y'all don't know shit.
Oh.
I'm just gonna roll for the hell of it, just to see what I get, because I have no... And because now I just want to see if I'll also roll really low.
That was just
Well.
see.
It's a little
Oh,
bit
Low
of-
enough. Low
Low
enough.
enough. I'll say with those rolls, it's kind of hard to tell.
Can I
There's
roll?
nothing blatantly hostile or blatantly friendly happening between the two. It just kind of seems to be like a conversation. The best you can gather, given the fact that these two had fought each other, it's just like a after combat conversation now that she's come to. From what you can tell. Much similar to how everyone else had a little bit of a conversation with their previous opponents.
Fuck.
Hmm. Could I discern, with an insight check on, So when I walked in, I went over and I talked to the guy.
Yes.
Then I came back to the group. Did I see the entire interaction that happened with them at the very beginning?
You would have seen the interaction that happened with them as their combat was beginning, because another interaction had happened.
Okay. I am going to try reading if I know that they might have more dealings to go on.
Okay.
And if I do roll high, I want to talk to them both. Get more information. Alright.
Oh, what's happening? I'm not looking at the Discord yet. I'm waiting until after. Oh my god.
Yo. Oh my god. Yo. Someone buff me. I'm unstoppable right
Wow. I wish I rolled those.
A natural 20. Again for Humi. For
now. So
insight.
for insight,
Humi,
Excuse me.
You're pretty familiar with that of body language of people. In fact, you've studied it quite greatly, given the fact that it's your whole MO just to copy people. While there's nothing on the surface that seems here or there about their conversation, it seems fairly normal, but you do detect that there's thinly veiled hostility between their actions towards each other. And there's an air of familiarity between them. Like, these are people that have spoken before this all.
Okay.
Oh,
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Alvaro?
Yeah, a little hiccup there with my connection. Sorry, I'm at my parents' house. right
Oh,
now,
good.
so-
So, as people begin to file out of the Veiled Gauntlet, your group yourself has begun to be ushered out. You all ready to leave?
I think so.
Yeah. We going this
so.
way? This way, right?
Yes, indeedy. And as you all begin to leave, you walk up that same stone staircase that you had descended down before into the thin little faux mausoleum as you make your way back out into the night. And as you do, there's a noticeable difference in temperature. The actual little chamber itself had begun to get nice and warm as there was energy from all the people around, the clashing of battle, the cheering. It had become quite warm down there amidst the wet, cold stone. There was a little bit of a dampness and like a mustiness around the air. And now as you exit out into the night, it's different from when you first entered now that some hours have passed. There are no stars out tonight, and there is no shine of the moonlight. There is only thick, dark cloud that has begun to move in over the past couple hours. They look heavy enough to potentially drop snowfall. And as you do, the sharp air hits your skin almost like a barrier as you walk out tonight. As a stark difference, it hits your skin, leaving little prickles all over the tops. Do you begin to make your way back to Chilled Seas, where you made your reservations for the night?
Oh yeah, baby.
Okay. And as you all begin to leave, remind me, can I just be reminded real quick of everyone's passive perception? Because the only one that I have
18.
memorized is not here tonight.
18 flat.
18? Oh, it's the same as numbers.
How do you add it up again?
14. Your passive perception is 10 plus your wisdom modifier.
Okay, that is a 10.
Alright.
Oh, 12.
Okay. Mina?
17.
17, okay.
I thought it was 8 plus proficiency modifier plus your wisdom modifier.
No, that's like your spellcasting modifier.
It's 10 plus your perception modifier.
It's which is your wisdom, so it's 10 plus your wisdom mod.
Unless you're
And you do add your what's it called? Proficiency bonus if you are proficient.
If you're proficient in perception.
Oh, I am proficient.
I'm not
I
wise.
think I am proficient in perception. Oddly, I think is a. Yeah.
Is it still 14?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, and as you all begin to leave, you begin to make your way back out through the little alleyways that you had snaked through to get through this small little, graveyard of nobility. And as you do, down one of the alleyways, Audrin,
Hmm?
as you're walking through, you notice something that catches your eye as you begin to walk past. There's not, at this point it's very late in the night, there's barely anybody out besides just the guard themselves, but after a guard walks by, you feel like you see a shadow of a person amidst one of the dark alleys. It is a cloaked figure that just seems to be wearing all black cloak, just completely concealing them as they stand there, and they seem to be walking away from you, like down
Do they look
towards a different
familiar?
alley. As you look to them, and you notice this as you're walking by, it all happens like within an instant, like within a second. You look down and you notice them, and as they're walking away, they kind of take a peek back over their shoulder. And you notice some familiar, silvery gray skin and long black hair.
Oh.
But the second you go to blink and try to get a closer look, as if you're not sure what you just saw, they're gone.
Oh boy.
He's gonna stay a little closer to his compatriots.
And with that, let's hop back over to Chilled Seas.
Hell yeah.
When things are the night is dark and scary, Chilled Seas is warm and comfortable.
Time for me to grow plants and people's drinks again.
Time to traumatize the weakness.
What did you say? Time to traumatize the waitstaff?
Oh
Basically.
my lord. Aurora. Elvira.
Oh,
Audrin.
So many A's.
Mina. I know there's 3 A's now. I can find you guys all easier that way. Oh, that's Valana. That's not Humi. Humi. Humi, are you
Close
still
enough,
shaped?
yeah.
Are you still
No,
shaped
no.
as Arania right now? Like, have you been
So-
shaped as Arania this whole time?
As we are walking up past the up to the graveyard, I'm going to shift back into Valana under the darkness of night.
Oh, so before we like even leave the cemetery.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you guys would have noticed, like before you guys had even left, that Humi had shaped themselves into Arania again. So
Aurora's still getting used to all the changes.
you all make your
She
way
gets
back
whiplash
to
every time.
Chilled Seas for the evening, and I will actually do you guys one better, and I will teleport you all towards the top, or the floor in which you guys are all staying at.
Oh my god, thank you. I hate stairs in this game.
Sometimes it's hard. So here you go.
Stairs are the enemy.
So you all make your way up into your various rooms. How are you guys like to room for the evening? I believe
still
you
going
booked
for
3
Aurora.
rooms.
Yeah.
I'll dorm with a board with numbers as I usually do.
I'll probably dorm with Humi and Aurora.
I will say, Audrin, you and Numbers have this smaller room down towards the end with the 2 beds.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Aurora's down to bunk with her new pals. Sure. She's easy. Does that
Okay.
mean Elvira gets this massive suite right here?
Well, there's only
okay.
2 beds in each room, so you guys gotta decide
I
how
was
you want to
looking
do
at the
this.
one on the right-hand side.
Can Shift take the bed that is in Alvara's room as their own?
Does Elvira let Shift in their room?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Oh.
So
Alvara's
I'll-
like, as long as it's not a person, I'm fine.
Since there's only 2 beds in each room, Humi, where are you staying?
Oh, yes. So, Mina, are you doing the nest thing, or...
Yes.
Oh,
I'm not
yeah,
taking
that's
a
right.
bed.
She
I
doesn't
don't-
take a
I
bed.
don't use beds. No, I don't take beds.
Perfect. Yeah, all is solved.
Let me get Shift out, I keep forgetting. Where is he?
Perfect, alright.
Here you guys. Okay, and as you all situate yourselves into your various rooms for the evening, we're going to call session here because important things are going to happen, and I would like Numbers to be here for it. Make
It
of
also
that
makes
what
me
you
scared.
will. But I would like it if the whole party was here.
Alvara's gonna
have a
spend the sorry, I
Bad
was just gonna
feeling
say.
about this.
Alvara's gonna spend the first 4 hours awake before she trances, and she's gonna get info on the families of Balradin, presumably from just like the innkeeper, to see who the red gem.
It's
Or
easy
that
enough to ask
first
around
one.
about such a thing. It wouldn't take long for you to gather up who each of the different families are.
Yeah, so she'll do that as part of like what she's doing while she's awake.
And you know what? Before we do inspiration, Zachar's right. We have 7 saving throws to roll before we
Oh my
end.
god.
Should we save them for next session?
No.
Some of them are
No,
just-
let's just do them
No.
now. The event's ending
Next
this
session
week.
is after, yeah.
Well, that would be a good like.
It's
Here we
final
go!
round.
Oh Jesus. Oh Jesus.
Happy New Year!
Oh, God.
Oh, there's no 4s in there actually.
So
I
what
feel
are
like
those
I
again?
feel like Audrin should be penalized for saying that with that.
Audrin, drink for saying Happy New Year's.
God damn it.
It is also not Happy New Year's, it's Happy Holidays.
Yeah.
It's not even correct anyway. So we actually rolled a 12 for this last one, and that's group potions.
Oh, God.
All
save
of us
that
are
one
taking
for next
one.
week? Can we
Give me
save
one
that
second.
one specifically for next week?
You want the
Yeah,
fruit potion
I'm
to roll
okay
over?
with that. There's no point in like
Yeah.
taking it and logging off.
Yeah, let's
Yeah,
start
you know
our
what,
Monday
that's-
session
that's-
with a group potion.
That's fair. I'll write this down.
It'll be fun to start, you know, with
Yeah.
one.
You know what? That's fair. Let me write that down really quick. Write that down. Write that down. Okay. So I wrote that. Let me also write down that Numbers is gonna have an inspiration rollover.
Oh yeah, that's true.
because he wasn't able to be here tonight. So we have 2 10s, each of which is categories. We have a 5, which is Holly Jolliest. Who's the Holly Jolliest tonight?
Probably me,
Probably
frankly.
Audryn.
Audryn, who's taking a sip?
You know what? Mina's taking a sip.
Yeah, potion.
That works because we
Venus,
have
like, oh, wonderful.
we have an 8, which is normies. So anyone who isn't a fey creature, take a drink.
Go ahead and drink your meat out of an acorn cap, you tiny little adorable thing.
We also have another 6, so chat gets to pick one more for the night to end with, and also we have another 3, which is me. And then we have to do 2 rounds of categories.
2 rounds of categories. Let's go.
Let me just make the poll really quick. Last potion of the night, question mark. Nina, me, Audryn, Alvara, and who me?
1-4. Oh, because I gifted 2 subs. Me, Ash, and Quinton.
And then we had all the other ones before that too.
Oh my god, there's so many subs. Well,
So we made it to 58 saving throws for this whole thing, guys. Thank you guys so much for all the support during this month. This has been fantastic. And you guys are great. We love you all dearly. It seems like Alvara's really just taking it up the A right now.
I have not drank like much tonight at all. So
that's why I voted for you.
Alvara's got almost all of the votes right now. And
Really?
fan art.
And fan art.
Standing to
Paper,
get
I'll
drunk.
look at it as soon as we hop off. I'm just scared. Just genuinely scared.
What fan art is this?
I don't want to talk about it.
I
Let's
would
see.
love to talk about it. So, it's going to be Winnie and Mario and I think ketchup and mustard.
So yeah, Winnie's eating.
No, I saw
it. Sandwich.
Oh,
really
I
good.
saw it. Paper, it's really good, first of all.
I'm really impressed that you did that within like 15 minutes.
Yeah, that's actually really impressive. Oh my god, the little foot's blue and everything.
Here's the reaction. If you want to get a look at that,
If you want to get a look at what's transpired tonight,
what's happening in Winnie's mind, you can join over at her Discord.
that is not happening in my mind.
No.
Alvara,
Winnie's
for that,
thinking
you are
about
going to take a
24/7.
potion.
I already am taking a potion.
I'm gonna just down the rest of my wine as my potion
Sounds good.
punishment. That gave me that movie shiver. Alright, we have 2 rounds of categories. I will start with a category. And that is going to be...
Santa's reindeer?
No, because there's only 8 of those, or
Good.
9, right?
12.
12.
I think. Are there 12?
I don't think
Actually,
there's
I don't
12.
know.
Is there 12?
Wow.
If you name like the backup characters from the Rudolph movie, maybe like the kids and shit.
Like the Island of Misfit Toys?
Yeah, but those aren't
Oh, no,
those
like
aren't
the
reindeer. Like they're
They're
not
like,
the
this
reindeer.
is Comet Son, Boo.
Alright, you know what? We're
Worms.
just gonna do what Alvara said earlier, and that's Christmas movies. I will start. The Santa Claus.
Eric.
Was me?
Yeah.
The Grinch. How the Grinch Stole Christmas.
What are we doing? Movies?
Christmas movies.
Christmas movies. I'm gonna
Okay.
do Charlie Brown's Christmas.
Year Without Santa Claus.
Classic.
You know what? It might cost me tonight, but I don't give a shit. Die Hard.
Boo!
It is a Christmas movie.
Drink,
It is a
drink,
Christmas
drink.
movie. No, it's a Christmas movie.
It's not.
Yes,
Alright.
it is.
You know what? It's
It's
a
not.
topic of contention. Mina, you go next.
Elf.
Frosty the Snowman.
It's
Yeah,
a
thank you,
Wonderful Life.
That's a
Ooh.
great one. That's a very
Thank you,
good one.
Ruda.
One of my favorites.
Go Fred Claus with Paul Giamatti and Vince Vaughn.
Gremlins.
Is that a Christmas movie?
Is that a Christmas movie?
Is it? I thought it was like a horror Christmas
Gremlins.
movie.
That's
Was it gonna
not
like a
a
Christmas
movie.
horror movie?
That's Krampus. That's Krampus. not
Okay,
Gremlins.
paper
No, it
Nails,
definitely is. I need to look this up right now. Hold up.
It's not Gremlins.
Is Gremlins? Hold up.
Is
Where's
that a
Google?
Christmas movie? Oh,
Oh!
everyone in the chat is saying it is. Is it a Christmas movie?
Alright. The chat's vindicating you. The
Oh,
chat's
you know what? He
vindicating
got the gremlin as a Christmas gift. That's right. Ash said
Oh
that.
yeah, yeah.
Come on.
you. You're right. No,
That
no, no,
is
no, no.
such a reach.
All right.
Okay,
No. If Die Hard's passing,
If
then
Die
Gauntlet's
Hard
passing.
passed, then that
Oh.
can pass. Umi,
I
you're
will
up.
agree with that.
Okay, fair enough. Then I will say, what's the name of it? Toy Soldier? No, not Toy Soldiers. The Nutcracker, yeah.
Oh,
There you go. Okay, fair enough.
Jack Frost.
The Polar Express.
The Polar Express.
This is the Polar Express.
I'm gonna say Miracle on 34th Street.
Ooh.
That's a good one too. Somebody said Santa already, right?
What?
Just to
Santa Claus?
clarify.
Yeah, someone
I said
did
the
say
Santa Claus.
Are you referring to the Tim Allen movies?
Yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause isn't there another one? What's the one with Santa Claus and Burgermeister Burger? I thought that was also called Santa Claus, right?
That's
Or is
called.
that called something else?
That's called something else.
I don't know
it's
the
like
name of
a-
that one.
See if I can
full
get the name
title.
of it.
We're doing
Pick
pretty
something
good on this so far.
Oh wait,
Congratulations.
Jingle All the Way. Jingle All the Way.
Oh,
Alright.
right.
There
Oh,
we
good
go,
call.
with Arnie.
Good answer. Good answer.
Carol.
Christmas Carol, you're right.
Also, that's a good
classic.
answer.
Classic.
You know, in respects to Granny Apples, Grandma got run over by a
Oh,
Hell
Lord.
yeah!
Oh, God.
No.
Nina, go ahead.
Santa Claus is coming to town. That's the one.
That's the one I was thinking of. Yep.
Santa Claus is coming to town.
Burgermeister Meister Burger.
That one was such a
Boys.
good one.
Boys, I say.
Go ahead, Winter.
We didn't actually say Rudolph yet, so.
No, we
No,
didn't say
enough.
that often.
Iron Man 3. No.
No, no.
No.
I'm gonna say Love Actually.
Oh, true.
Oh God.
Hate that.
I like that one.
A Miser Burger's Christmas came out after a year without a Santa Claus, like several decades later.
Okay. The Nightmare Before Christmas.
Boo.
Ash is gonna fight you.
I kind of agree with that though.
No, it's a
I mean,
Christmas movie. It just
It's got
also
Christmas in the title.
it
but,
just
like,
also
it is-
counts as a Halloween movie.
It seems like more of a
It's a
Halloween movie
duo.
than a Christmas
It's
movie.
a duo.
It just covers everything from like fall into the beginning of.
Frankly, the Easter Bunny's in there too, so it's an Easter movie as well.
That's very true.
Mm-hmm.
It's just every holiday.
Oh wow, I just thought of one that I can't believe hasn't been
Umi?
said.
Yeah, I'm sorry, my mind is racing right now. How about the one with Elf?
That was already said.
That was already said.
Oh, Ash, you misled them. You
Oh,
misled
Umi, you take a
That
drink.
is beautiful.
Nobody said Home Alone.
Oh,
I was saving Home Alone for like my last minute pocket answer.
Oh yeah. Also, National Lampoon's Christmas.
Oh, that's very
Yeah,
true.
that's a
And
good one.
Also,
those
Meet
are the only two I
Fockers.
had left, though. I had no idea after that.
I was going to just do.
Oh,
a blanket
Klaus!
of-
Klaus is also really
Klaus,
good.
yeah.
Oh my God, I forgot about that one.
That one.
Oh,
Klaus
Klaus
is
makes me
actually good.
cry, actually.
I love that movie.
That makes me
Klaus is
cry.
Yeah, I
a
remember
bit.
liking that a lot.
I
as a
was
kid.
going to just blanket say Hallmark Christmas movie special, just to cover
Just
all
as
the-
like a blanket
all-
term.
We
all
could've gone into
785 of them, just
All-
because I didn't want to go through them.
the Princess Switch, Night Before Christmas.
That got said.
Lethal Weapon.
I don't know. There's a few.
There's also what's the Tim Allen one? That's the Santa Claus.
Yeah.
Groundhog Day. That's
Santa
literally-
Claus 2, The Escape
So we need
Clause.
one more round of categories. Does anyone have an idea?
Yeah, I got one. Christmas cookies or Christmas candies or
What?
Christmas desserts.
I think
Wait,
we
what?
did that, didn't we?
Search already. Yeah.
Okay, wait. How about we do like
What about Christmas decor?
holidays?
No,
Christmas decor. Christmas decor is good.
That's boring.
Well, you got
could
something
save it.
better than say it.
We could save one
Let's-
for next week so that numbers. Can
Oh
join
no,
us for
we gotta
categories.
break
No,
it
we gotta
down
get
now.
this set down.
That's what I say.
Let's get it over
Treestone's
with.
like the fucking Land Before Time.
What if we
Days
did...
of the week.
Pokemon Toes,
Oh.
you shut your mouth, paper.
Lucario, and
What if we
Lucario.
just did like a general like holidays?
What?
Like
Nah,
holidays,
too
just
boring.
holidays.
We gotta do.
Let's do something.
how
It
about
doesn't even have to be holiday related. It could be anything.
seasonal Christmas decor. I think is good.
Kind of vanilla too.
How about? What if we do?
How about
Let's do something
categories?
that's not like. It doesn't have to be Christmas related. Let's do.
What if the categories are categories?
Ooh, posture
Go
and
on,
hydrate.
Brooke.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
No, Andy, we're not getting too meta with this. Let's make the category everything that we've ever pitched for a think tank.
Well, that's tough because the chat won't really be able to follow along and engage.
I know, I'm just joking.
That would have gone on for forever too.
Types of meat.
Ooh, that's a good one.
We could literally just kind of
Things you
go
would
off of
find on
the
a
theme of the
charcuterie
night
board.
and just like yell out Pokemon.
Pokemans.
Oh, yeah, let's do
my God, it's
Pokemon.
going
That'll go on for a while.
That could go on for a while, but let's do
It
it.
could, but let's
Yeah.
try it. And then we gotta do inspiration.
This is the showdown.
All right, Pikachu.
Ooh, D&D's
Lopunny V.
There
I
go.
mean, funny.
Oh, it's my turn.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and say Sharpedo.
Charmander.
What'd you say, Zach?
Charmander.
Oh, Espeon.
Yuckle.
Snorlax.
Remoraid.
I can tell this is gonna go on forever.
Yeah, this is gonna go
Conkeldurr.
on forever.
We're gonna repeat one.
Squirtle, Squirt.
That's you.
Oh, that's me. Sorry,
Did you
Tentacruel.
hear me? Yeah.
No, I didn't.
Munchlax.
I always
5,
Chinchou.
4,
Oh, okay. Entei.
Seviper,
Deoxys.
Ninetales.
Mankey.
5, 4, 3,
Magnemite.
2,
Zangoose.
Rayquaza,
Groudon.
Zubat.
Love Disco.
Ditto.
Kyogre.
Dialga,
Wailmer.
Butterfree.
Feel.
Slacking.
Walrein.
Giratina,
Metapod was just in the chat today.
Gardevoir.
Scyther.
Ooh, good one. My brain's rotting from the inside.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Meow.
Okay.
You keep getting at it too.
Yeah.
Celebi.
Decidueye,
Magby.
Cloyster.
Sudowoodo.
Venusaur.
Bonsley.
Salazar,
Badoo.
Eevee.
Inferno Ape.
Caterpie.
Jolteon.
Rockruff,
Gloom.
Goldeen. I don't know why I keep thinking of somebody like fish Pokemon.
Darkrai.
Blastoise.
Oddish.
What did you say?
Ivysaur,
Oddish?
Oddish.
Wait. Yeah. I'm gonna do Steelix.
Ekans. Is it Ekans?
It's Ekans.
Yeah.
Dragonite.
Weedle.
Ho-Oh.
Magneton.
Magnezone.
Oh!
Autozone.
Gengar.
5, 4.
Wait, whose turn is it?
It's Humi.
Yours.
No, it's
I
Humi's
said
turn.
Machop. I said
Oh, Machop.
Oh,
Okay, we didn't hear you.
Oh,
You cut out.
no
Oh,
one
sorry.
turn. Oh,
I'm so
right,
sorry.
you.
Mewtwo.
Damn. Suicune.
Muck.
Dratini.
Unknown I? A?
No, just say unknown.
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 We're gonna be here all fucking day.
Nidoqueen.
Uxie.
Marowak.
Nido.
What?
Nidoking.
Oh. Psyduck.
Tangela.
Jigglypuff.
Tangrowth.
Dunsparce.
Cleffa.
Clefairy.
We're doing real well
Wigglytuff.
now. We're doing
Oh,
Wait,
real
no,
well.
Magikarp. Oh,
Dunsparce.
that was said.
Yeah, I just said
Was it?
Dunsparce!
No,
Yeah!
not Dunsparce. Dunsparce. It's evolution.
Oh, you kidding me?
Yeah.
This is a
God
joke.
damn it.
Dead serious.
All right,
It's gonna get fucked up eventually.
going.
Keep going.
Cyndaquil.
Keep rolling the tape.
Cyndaquil.
Dust Skull.
You shut up when he's right. That's nonsense.
Oddish.
That one
I
was
said Oddish! I said
Bad.
Oddish!
You said Oddish!
We literally made a joke about Oddish. We made a joke about Oddish.
I was trying
Gotcha.
so hard. I was too in my brain
Ah!
thinking about Pokemon names.
Drink
Should've
alcohol.
gone by
We
a-
But
made,
here's
like,
the
You should've
thing,
gone
I don't
by.
have to drink.
You do
We
next
went-
session!
Wait, yeah, you got a
Oh yeah,
shot.
that's fine.
That's-
I'll totally drink next
Yeah,
session.
you got a
There's
shot. on
more.
We're
all.
rolling that over. I'm writing that down.
Dude, we went to like 6 rotations there. That was nuts.
That was great.
Yeah.
Oh
That
my,
was
you know
amazing.
what's crazy? I was gonna say Vile Plume or whatever, but then I was like, wait, what about Oddish? I'll just start with that.
First of
Oh
all,
my
Winter,
God.
the Dawn Sparse, I'm gonna kill you.
That's a thing! I'm not even joking!
Oh, it's a thing. I
That
don't
was
care.
within
You-
this last gen. The
Yeah,
Dunsparce is a
Movie-
thing!
That would be like me saying Alolan Muck, and then everyone would be like, Muck was sad, and I'll be like, I said Alolan though.
I'm not even joking though, that's its evolution! They made it
Okay,
like the
real talk.
shittiest evolution
How
ever!
dare you?
Now, real talk, no one said Lucario. I have to give them props. Neither
Yeah,
did they say
well,
what
I
they
just
did.
felt it was too soon.
I
Yeah.
really wanted to, but I figured, yeah, it would be
All right.
inappropriate.
I was
Lucario
kind of
and then the
hoping
Princess.
Winter was the one that said that.
You know
I
what?
knew she would.
Fuck you guys, let's do inspiration. Audryn, you start.
I'm
just,
gonna
like, no
give it to.
inspiration.
Obviously, I gotta give it to Aurora for fucking barely eking out a victory there.
Alright, Elvira?
Yeah, I gotta give it to Aurora too for like learning the game. You know, it's always tough when you're still lower, but you did a great job with your character today and came through a tough fight. I also do want to give like a little shout out to Humi for that intro because that was pretty fire.
Mhm.
I
Thank
thought
you.
that was cool. You had like a good voice for it too, like you going low, like you had that kind of announcer theme, and I think it added a lot to the session too.
You
that-
went so low the
So-
mic couldn't pick it up.
yeah, so
Oh, yeah.
That was
Go with,
really
uh,
funny too.
I do go with Aurora, but Humi had a nice little tidbit too. I want to say.
Alright, Aurora?
I'm going with Humi for the intro, for, you know, introducing me and just making it really fun, and for fucking rolling a nat 20 on persuasion when that could have gone so wrong. And you just, with luck, made it go so right. And
Absolutely.
succeeded with what you wanted to do when I was not sure if you would, but you fucking pulled it together. Like, you did it.
Alrighty, Humi?
Okay, it's obviously going to be the person that made me 85 gold. My god. Pulling out a
doubled?
victory like Rocky Balboa himself. My gosh. You were down on the mat, you came back up, and you fucking decked him. 2 health. My god. You barely... You were seeing stars. But
Thank
you were
you.
It
still-
was a 2 HP versus 1 HP fight at the end.
That was insane.
That was such
yeah.
an amazing fight.
Mina.
This is a tough one, but I can't choose between Humi and Aurora because on one hand, amazing fight, fantastic fight, so close. On the other hand, Humi took some big risks, especially talking to that one dude that I already forgot the name of.
Dane.
Yeah, Dane. Dane. So I think I'm gonna give it to Humi personally.
Okay. But then we still have 3 votes for Aurora. So, player inspiration this week is gonna go to Aurora. Congratulations!
Oh,
And as
yeah.
we speak right this second, over in the community polls tab in our Discord server, I just now posted the community inspiration poll. Anyone who wants to give another point of inspiration to another player, feel free to vote on that right now. It's live and ready to go. I just checked. I don't think I have any mutual streaming right now that I can send a raid over to, which is sad. Womp womp.
Oh.
Womp womp womp. But thank you so much, everyone, for joining us tonight. This was a great session, and I can't wait to see how this carries over into next session. This is going to be so much fun. I have so much planned. We hope to see you guys there. And we'll see you all, unless we stream at some point before the new year, I guess we'll see you all in the new year, right?
Yeah, that's true.
So unless we stream, I guess we'll see you in the new year. So thank you so much for everyone tonight. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for the community subs, and thank you for the follows.
We love you
See you
so
next
much.
year, guys.
See you next year. Bye.
Sorry.
Bye.
Happy holidays, everyone.
Happy holidays, y'all.
holidays.